What up? What up? What up? What up, Nail? How you doing? Good morning. Just getting ready for everybody to show up. We still got some time, so just kick back and relax for a minute. It's gonna be quiet for a little bit. I gotta set up the jumbotron and all that stuff. What up? What up? What up, Rippleton? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. It's getting ready for the cookout, setting up the jumbotron. So it's gonna be quiet for a second, so I could go grab all these tweets to put on top of here. Waiting for our guests to arrive. What's going on all the way in New Zealand? Who else we got? So we got Lemmy staying up there. Rippleton. Can you hear me? There he goes. Okay. Let me put this up there. Okay, so we got that. We got that.
I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning. You sound like you're at a party.
Yeah, man. I was driving, heading out to get me some more photos.
Oh, you're dry. You got the music
Yeah,
bumping.
man. It's got a bit melody going on.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. So were you headed to like the water to go take
Yeah,
photos
mate.
today?
Yeah, I went out yesterday and fortunate enough to capture a couple of whales jumping around out in the water. So there's a couple of photos in my timeline of that.
Yeah, yeah, I seen that they pulled into my Discord because I got the bot hooked up to your Twitter page. So when you tweet anything out, it pulls
Oh,
it
cool.
in. Yeah, that was a good shot of that whale. You just caught him doing a belly flop
Yeah,
out the out of
I
nowhere.
did one. Yeah, ironically, I was watching. I was at a seal colony and I was watching out at sea further where there were a couple of whale out on the horizon, and but they were too far out. I got some shots of them, but it was just too far out, even from a 300 mm lens, to get anything decent. And then this thing popped up about 400 meters offshore, and yeah, it was brilliant.
Yeah, that's yeah, that was a
But
good shot. That was a
most
real
people
good
pay a couple
shot.
$100 to go out on the whale watch boat and don't even get to see that.
Man. And you were just right there minding your own little business and the whale just says
Yeah,
hello.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's quite a
So
pop.
that's
It's quite a good time of the year to capture humpback whale because they migrate from the Antarctic through to Tonga for breeding and what have you. So yeah, they pass through Kaikoura, which means that they often come quite close to shore.
that's awesome. Do you take your son with you? Is he into
And he does
photography
take
too?
photos, not as much as what I do, but he's only 11, so I'm not going to force anything down his throat. If he wants to do it, he can do it. But yeah, occasionally he'll come out with me and take some photos. When I'm working in Kaikoura, though, he's not with me, so um, he's back home with
Oh,
his
okay.
mum. Um, and when I go back to Christchurch for my days off, I have him, and he's with her when I'm working.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. That's what's up though.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't force the hobbies down their throat, right?
no,
Whenever a kid finds something he's interested in, just kind of let them find their own
yeah,
way with
you
it.
you offer guidance to these kids, and And I think for me anyway, what's important about being a good parent is first and foremost be their friend. And if you're their friend, um, then the rest of it's easy.
Yeah, that's my dad. He took my hobby and he tried to he killed it out of me. Like I haven't played basketball since. Like he just started doing
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, interesting. Anyway, it's Monday morning here. Monday morning, it's blowing a good breeze. It's about a 50 kilometre an hour wind currently, so that's about 30 miles an hour. So it's got a good,
Uh, that's
yeah. So,
windy.
but won't stop me. Often you get some good photos in the weather.
Oh, that's cool. So I take it you're not taking the drone out today though, because of how windy it
I've got the
is.
drone with me. If yeah, it can fly in wind. I've just got to be careful um, when I do that. I've got enough elevation to keep it being blown into the sea or something like that.
Yeah, I'd be scared. Like, oh my god, my thing is like being blown away.
Yeah, well, I've had a few occasions where I've lost camera gear in the sea or the lakes.
Oh
I
wow,
I was taking a
wow.
photo down. I went down to Wanaka in the deep south. I was going to visit my mate in Glen Hawke, which is a lovely spot as far south as South Island. And I thought I'd go and capture a few photos of a very popular tree in a lake. And on this particular morning, it was foggy and it was really moody and it was a perfect occasion. And I put my tripod out and I was in the lake itself, and I had my tripod in the lake with my camera attached, and I forgot to lock one of the legs in on my tripod, and I walked away. Next minute, the tripod, the camera, brand spanking new 14 millimeter prime lens, $3 grand. Oh, it was 2.5 grand's worth then, but $1,000 bloody CF card in it. So $11,000. Thank you very much. The insurance paid out. So
Wow.
yeah,
Damn. Oh, good evening,
Dang.
everyone.
Good morning, Hales, or good evening, all the way in the UK.
morning.
That is, whoo, I would have been mad, but
I would
you
have been
said you got in,
crying.
yeah, you said you got insurance, so at least that you had
Yeah,
that
I had
covered.
insurance, and which worked perfectly well. In fact, I've had really been lucky with insurance. Back in the earthquakes in 2011 in Christchurch, we lost our house and contents policy, house and contents completely. So we had a whole lot of boulders go through the house off the cliff behind us, which destroyed the home and everything in it. And way back when I first started photography, I had an insurance broker who said to me, "Look," he said, "given that you've got a lot of expensive camera gear," he said, "what I recommend you do is take this particular insurance policy out, which covers you up to $1 million for all your contents, and everything is replaced brand spanking new, no questions asked." Well, I tell you what, that's the best policy, best money I ever spent, because they did. They when we lost our house and contents, they replaced everything with brand new. They just gave me open check and said, go and get what you've lost from these particular stores, and we've organised with them to pay the bill. And yeah, so really, really cool. And the beauty of that is that going forward, I think the total cost was about 470,000 in contents that they replaced. Um, so very, very well worth it. Very well.
Wow, yeah.
That's
Good thing you had that. Yeah, most definitely.
definitely a good thing to be insured. 100%. Hey, Ripple, can I ask you one question?
Sure.
Canon or Nikon?
Oh, uh, irrelevant, really. It really doesn't matter. Um, I've
What do you shoot
I
with?
shoot Canon. I shoot Canon, but a lot of my mates shoot Nikon. And the thing is, it really comes down to what you get into first, because when you buy a body of the camera, then you start buying lenses and all the accessories to go with it. So it becomes an expensive item to swap midway. Um,
Oh, tell me about it. I bought the Nikon D7000
yeah,
a few years back, and then all the lenses to go with it,
yeah.
the battery brick, you name it. And yeah, when you invest big. But at the time, I preferred the Nikon to what Canon were offering.
Did he zap out, or did I zap out? Twitter been tripping these last few days.
Twitter's been tripping for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
I'm breaking up a little bit here, but the Nikon. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, sorry, I was breaking up. I was just saying that the Nikon has a much better dynamic range than the Canon does, so you'll never go wrong with a Nikon. I'm going to be going through an area where it's
Uh-huh. Oh, you're cutting in and out now. You're getting real coasty. You still there, Hales?
Yeah, I'm here. I think Ripple's just in a really bad signal area by the sounds of it.
How was you? Did you finish coloring your hair?
Yeah, my hair. I was actually going to lighten it again and then put toner on it. And instead, I've ended up going to a very light brunette.
A very light brunette eye.
Yeah, so I'm naturally dark brown, and I ended up getting this like mousy brown colour, which looks really nice. Put that all over, and yeah, it's like a brown ombre going on.
Yeah, okay. I see. Yeah, you know what? I've never dyed my hair. So people have told me I should like dye the tips of my curls when I have my hair short. Kind of like, so basically what my hair looks like when it's short and cleaned and clean, tapered and cut. Remember Justin Timberlake when he had his little curly fro?
Mhm.
That's exactly what my hair looks like, and everybody be like, you should like do your tips of your curls like blonde or red or this or that, and I just never did it.
The problem with blonde is it's a lot of maintenance just to keep
Hair
it all up.
hair period is a lot of maintenance, so that's why once I cut my hair, it was over with. I never looked at right now is the longest my hair has ever been since I've cut it, and I cut it in like 2004, and I've always kept a
Okay.
shortcut since then. And then since COVID and everything, and just all my personal issues I'm going through, this is the longest my hair has been since 2004. I do need to get it cut because it seems that I don't take care of my hair enough that it almost ends up in dreadlocks every couple of weeks if I don't comb it out. I just leave it in a man bun, and then by the time I take it out and decide I want to wash it or whatever, it just is like it's, oh my god. I have to sit in the shower for like an hour trying to comb through it.
Best thing to do then is just dump a whole load of conditioner on it. Then it makes it easy to comb out before you wash it.
Oh yeah, no, I know that trick. I leave conditioner in it all the time, but it's just my hair is so thick and so ridiculous that just it being at this length, like I'm not used to taking care of it. Like I said, when I have it short, I don't do like if it is even a little bit. I've had it a little bit long to where I could kind of put it. And I had my side shaved and my the top of it was kind of at a long length to where like I could put in a cool little man bun, like with just a little looks like a little dot on the top of my head if I put it in a
Oh,
man
like
bun.
the footballers do.
Yeah, so I had like if it's that long, that's easy, right? Like and then even when I've had my sides not cut and it that length, I never needed a brush or a comb in the shower to comb through my hair. I just finger comb my stuff. But it's too long and too ridiculous right now that it's just it really I do need to go to a barber shop, but I just don't like leaving my house, and when I cut my hair I cut it like every 2 weeks. So I'm like I'm not leaving my house every 2 weeks to go sit in somebody's barber shop.
Do you not have barbers that can come to you?
I don't want nobody in my house either. So that's the problem.
Well, sit in the garden and do it.
Well, I don't have a garden. I live in apartments.
Oh, okay, then I give up.
Yeah, so it is what it is. I'm just, the dilemma is what it is. Man bun, kind of dreadlock, close to it every couple weeks, comb it out, suffer in the shower for an hour, like, and then my head hurts so bad because, combing it and pulling on it, and it's just like, oh my God, why did I do this to myself? But whatever.
Then maybe you should just, comb it every day
Yeah,
while
well,
it is that length, or even every other day.
there's no need for it. I don't go nowhere, so. And if I walk across the street to the store, I don't care how hot it is. I'm putting a hoodie on and I put the hood on. And then I just leave. Okay, so I do get dressed and get comb my hair and do whatever when I have my doctor's appointment that I have to go to for my workers' comp case. So I do that. But that's like every hella couple of weeks, so we got ex
Maybe do a
Crusaders in
2-in-1.
here. Huh?
Do a 2-in-1. Go to the barbers on your way back from the doctor's.
No, because I just be wanting to leave. I want to go to the doctor's and I just want to hurry up and get back home. It's like I feel like I'm melting if I'm outside too long or something. Too many
Okay.
too many people can see me type things and all of that. But we got Crusaders in here and we got ex Polar Bears in here. Those are our two guests for the cookouts today. Um, if you guys haven't already, please retweet the room out and let's let everybody know that we are about to get started with the cookout. So while we're getting that situated and you guys tweet the room out and help get the word out, because we got eight. Wait, three and five. We got 8 giveaways sponsored today. 3 from XR Polar Bears and 5 from X Crusaders, right? So we got a lot of learning to do. We're going to have some fun as we always do. But before we get started, y'all already know how we get down in here. We're going to turn up and get ourselves ready for this cookout. You feel me? So we're gonna bump this and we're gonna get to it right after this song. So here we go with the 2Cold's song. The 2Cold's song. The real raw and uncut. You know the vibes. All walk in, all learn on. We're all things Xrpl. What's up? Triangular trap tsunami. I'm in my lane. So many people, they fly on my fall. I got the power to see through it all. Hurricane, up in my chain, Baby on point when I walk to the mall. If I'm the hero, I'll answer the call. People change, you wanna change? I stay the same, I got the whole team lit. Everybody asking where I'm at. Even when it rain, I stay the same, Still like the feeling when I get it fit. Fuck with the bullshit, I keep it legit.
Started on Twitter, my crypto vision. Saw this XR Doge, I was like, what is it? Saw 2Cold's face at the top, I was like, let's get it. And when I first heard her talk, I thought she was a nigga. She ended up being my nigga. I told her I was a musician, and I could make that XR Doge, whoa, hit. And that's just what I did. Chillin' shit was lit. And every time my songs came on, she represent. Whoever needed help with XRP, she consent. She was the XR Doge ambassador for a minute. You know that every success story comes a friend that always turn their back, bro. Hoe and bro, bitch, that's what they is.
I'm on my lane. So many people, they fly on my fall. I got the power to see through it all. Hurricane, up in my chain, Baby on point when I walk to the mall. If I'm the hero, I'll answer the call. People change, you wanna change? I stay the same, I got the whole team. Everybody asking where I'm at. Even when it rain, I stay the same, Still like the feeling when I get it fit. Ain't fuck with the bullshit, I keep it legit.
XRP a legend, shawty is a blessing. She'll bring hell to your ass, but she really came from heaven. XRP a reppin', yeah, we up like 7. She was out for 2 weeks, came back with a few treats. One of them was FKM, so we went back in. X sticks, limb for limb, surgically dissected, wiped out the infection. Warm up the grill, cookout, we resurrected. I'm talking Uncle Neil, X-rated, Becky Corn, the ocean's wavy. Sonar Muse, Magneto, a bro ho get in my way, we letting off torpedo. Triangular Chapter so hard, I might rock a speedo. New York ranging to the west coast, just call me Revo. But I'm from the south side, new version of CeeLo. This is 2Cold's song, whoa, my people. We a fan vibe on this ride, learning, laughing, and talking that shit. Not worried about no one else. I stay in my lane. I ain't worried about the numbers of fortune or the fame. Cause I ain't a lane. The sun big enough for everybody to shine. Just respect my shine when you see it's my time. She ended up being my nigga. I told her I was a musician, and I can make that XR Doge, whoa, hit. XRP a legend, shawty is a blessing. She'll bring hell to your ass, but she really came from heaven. Every time my songs came on, she represent. Whoever needed help with XRP, she consent. She was the XR Doge ambassador for a minute. You know that every success story comes a friend that always turn their back, bro. Hoe and bro, bitch, that's what they is.
Hey, y'all. Oh, the vibes and how we get down and all of that. Crusaders, go on ahead and hit that request button, my guys, so we can get you on up here to the mic. Now, because I was informed that Polar Bear has had amnesia and forgot that today was a very important day for himself in his personal life, right? It is his wedding. It is his anniversary, right? His wedding anniversary. So he needs to go attend to the missus, right? So we will let Polar Bears go first, which is cool because I have been trying to get Polar Bears to the cookout for quite some time. I noticed their project before they did their first airdrop. I did my research on it. I liked what they had to, I liked their art, right? The polar bears are real cool, real cute, and all of that good stuff. And then if you go do your further research, they are doing things with children's books, right? And opportunities to be a short story author, and they will help publish it or however it goes, from my understanding. And that is why I wanted them to come to the cookout so we can get a better understanding of what X Polar Bear actually is doing on these XRPL streets. So go ahead, my guy. The mic is all yours.
Thank you very much, 2Cold, for having me. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, yes, yes. You are coming in loud and clear.
Terrible signal where I am. I'm by the coast. So first of all,
You've just bugged out,
thanks
Polar Bear.
Just busy. So I'll keep talking. If you guys have a problem with sound, give me a shout. I'm so sorry. XR Polar Bears is very simple. I was playing around with Photoshop many years ago. Just started out editing photos, putting strange things in them. Just tinkering, really. Always been a bit of a computer nut. I have a son who is just crazy about polar bears. Always has been. And I do I say sketch. I'm fairly good with a pen and pad. And yeah, out of a sketch was born the idea. I was fairly into the XRPL for about 3-4 years now, just with XRP. Never really understood what an NFT was. I didn't have a clue. And then obviously as it come about, you do your own research. And I just saw an opportunity with COVID taking out my work.
You rugging.
Hello, could you hear me?
Yeah, you're cutting in and out just a little bit. Every here and there, you cut out for like 2 seconds, and then you come back.
Sorry, I'm right by the coast. I'm so sorry. It's a terrible signal. With the books, so there will be XR Polar Bear books. The main characters are called Nix and Molly. Nix is the main polar bear. We had competitions running, so you could enter suggestions for the main traits in the main collection, but that's all done now. The main collection is finished, but you can enter stories. We always pay Polar for story submissions, and we will have those. I say not all of them, but the ones that are chosen will be published, and the author will get 50% royalties of any sales on those books for life. So it's a way for upcoming authors who.
Oh, we're losing them. We're losing them.
Stories.
It's a way. Okay, hold on. We heard it's a way for upcoming authors, and then you kicked out.
Sorry, it's a way for. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
It's a way for authors to write short stories. They've got to be about Nix or Molly, or both ideally, and it's a way for them to get their book or their stories to market. And we do all the publishing, and we do custom Polar NFTs to go with that, and they will get 50% of the royalties of those book sales for life. So all they have to do is submit the story. If it's good enough and we like it, we'll once the XLS20D is live, we're waiting for that to go live before we start publishing any books, so we can link the books to the main collection as well to try and build a brand around Nix and Molly. So I kind of look at Polar as like maybe buying a Peppa Pig NFT before anybody knew what Peppa Pig was, that type of thing. The eventual aim would be cartoons, but that's miles off. It's the children's books where we're at. We think he's lovable, we think he's cute, and we think Molly's beautiful, and we want to share them around the world, and we want to give other people inspiration to write short, perhaps moralistic stories as a way to market. And along with that is obviously 10,000 beautiful NFTs that we've made as a main collection, but really we want people to look at them as like a storyboard.
Oh man, we got won't be able to look at them. So we got won't be able to look at them like a storybook before you cut out right there.
Ah, oh, terrible. I'm so sorry, guys. This is terrible. I got terrible signal. So we want people to look at them as a storybook and take inspiration from those and write short stories that contain good moral messages. That's the big thing as well. We want them to contain moral messages. A lot of them, probably an eighth of the main collection have moralistic sort of messages in them. i.e. the polluted scenes, the oil scenes, so beautiful, but it sort of promotes a bit of a message, because obviously there's huge problems facing all kinds of animals, but polar bears specifically.
Yep, we lost you for a second. Polar bears specifically.
You've cut out, you've gone dead.
Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Or he just can't hear me? Hello, hello. Oh, that's probably me then.
I can hear you and I can hear him.
Okay, let me switch my phone.
Every time he cuts out, I just keep imagining his wife hitting him over the back of the head, and that's why his mic's gone off.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
It's terrible. The wife's actually left, but she's gone out. Otherwise, she would be here back over the head. I assure you. It was somebody sent me a text this morning saying happy anniversary, and I sort of looked, and she realised what text was.
No.
Yeah, so that's how it came about this morning. Luckily enough, we're by the beach, so it's not too bad.
Oh, there he would. Yeah, you're cutting. And your phone up in one hand, and then you stand on one leg with the opposite leg up, and then you'll get.
Oh, do you know what, technology?
Okay, so the polar bears. So have you already been having submissions for short stories? So are you like you already got like stories to start minting as soon as XLS 20 goes live?
So we've got.
Oh shit!
At least
so you've got.
But we have about 4 stories. We've got probably about 20 story submissions, but we've probably got another 3 that I really like.
So, you're cutting in and out. So I'm thinking you said you have 1 for sure and 3 you really like?
That's right. Yeah, 1 is ready to rock with all the artwork. And I have another 3 stories which are from submissions, and yeah, that we really like. We have about 20 submitted so far in total, but 3 of them will probably get made into books.
Okay, and then let me ask you this: how are you publishing? Because have you heard of editions? Hello.
And how are we publishing? Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now. So I was asking.
So the first book is being published via a private publisher, so that we're paying for that to be published, and that's going to be published to Amazon globally. So it'll be print on demand. There'll be X number of copies in the UK and supplied to public UK libraries, because it has to be to get the ISBN number and all the rest of it. So there's about 1,000 copies going to be released in the UK, sort of first print run. But then the first book will be available to buy everywhere on Amazon print to order. So the publisher I'm using take care.
Oh man,
it goes globally.
Okay. So Amazon to go globally, because I was asking if you heard of the Project Editions, because I know that they're a book publishing company as well, and their NFT project is also having to do with minting books.
Who's that? The Editions? Oh, you cut out. Sorry, 2Cold's. Is that Editions?
Yeah, that's exactly who I said. Yep.
Yeah. I've had limited dealings with those guys, to be fair. The only reason why I've gone with the traditional book publisher for this one is because I wanted it in all formats, in hardback, paper. So I want the first book to be available in all formats and not just digital. It's costing me a. Available to
We've
be able to
lost you
hold and
again.
touch. Terrible. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
it said we heard
Yeah.
it's costing you, and then you cut out from there.
Yeah, it's costed a small fortune to make sure that the first book is printed in hardback and paperback. I really want the first book to be physical, as well as digital. I want the artwork in pages. I want children to engage with them and physically touch them, rather than just be digital downloads.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Editions are actually linked to a physical publishing house as well, and I think is it Red Kite
Yeah,
Publishing?
that's the name of their
So
company.
they actually do physical, and they're branching obviously into the NFT world as editions.
I didn't know they were doing physical.
Well,
Yeah, so they were a physical publisher before
But I think the
they
main thing.
came into the crypto world.
oh, you're cutting in and out. Yeah, so
Yeah,
exactly what Hale said. Before they came to the XRPL as a project, they've been a physical publishing company for quite some years, based in Australia.
In Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'd be happy to talk, but I'm obviously I'm in the UK.
Yeah, definitely. You guys should definitely
So I mean, there's
see.
very briefly.
Your signal is horrible. We're trying now. Let me put on my.
Which coast are you
I'm
on?
so sorry.
Are you on the south coast?
I don't think he heard you.
I did. Yeah, I heard you on the south coast. Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah, that explains the crap signal.
Uh,
I'm.
she's getting at you. She's saying she's in the UK where it's lit at, where it's all nice and
No,
gravy.
I'm
Yeah.
in the house
I'm.
where I pay
I'm.
stupid
I'm in the
amount
UK.
of
I'm on the
money
south
for
coast.
my internet. But yeah, the south coast is, depending on the area you're in, depends on if you're going to have good signal or not.
I'm in Croyd Bay right now. I don't know if you know that area at all.
I don't. You'd have to tell me which sort of region of the south coast it is.
Well, it's Devon. It's southeast, isn't it?
Well,
South
yeah, Devon. There you
Devon.
go then.
Oh, somebody
Yeah,
somebody said, are you holding the phone? They said you might be grounding it, and probably if you don't hold the phone in your hand, you could probably get a little bit better signal.
because I can try too cold. I can try walking around. But if I go outside, it's too windy, so you won't be able to hear me out there, I don't think.
Oh, that's wherever you're at right now. That was pretty good.
I will stay here. I won't move.
we were having that trouble with X-rated last night too. We were telling him we could tell every time you move because you come in sounding like a banjo. But yeah. So additions, you should. Oh shit! I'm going in my house smoking a cigarette. I'm really tripping. You guys should. You guys should definitely try to link up and see what it is you guys can do together as far as a collaboration. Because
Yeah, I'm always up for it. I know they. To be fair, it was quite a few months ago. It's fairly sort of at the beginning. I think it was January or February. One of someone in my Discord pointed me in their direction. I kind of said hi, and they said hi, and everything sort of was still busy. And I think everybody thought the XLS was going to be coming a lot sooner than what it was. So yeah, I haven't had much dealings, but they seem nice. I'm always up for a collab or any help because I'm a one man team. I do everything myself.
yeah, so just even information on the book publishing, I'm pretty sure he could give you like all the information and point you in all the right directions you may need to go or whatever. So with your publishing the books, so it's actually, is it fair to say that Polar Bears is a digital project. So the NFT, if we mint the NFT, does that equal a book too, or a short story, or how does that work?
Right, I literally heard, is it fair to say we're a digital project, and then you cut out, and then I heard a short story at the end.
Okay.
So
yeah, so I was asking about the NFTs. How does that correlate to the short stories and the books? Like, if we mint an NFT, do we get the short story as well, or how does that work? Or a book, or
no,
something?
So how it came about originally was, so the NFT collection was sort of standalone, and we were always going to make, I think 10 to 12 images, depending on the story, to sort of new images to go in the book. So they were going to be available as NFTs as well. So it was the collection, but the book is going to be customed for that book, as it were, but it will link back to the main collection. So I mean, you'll see when it's minted, there's lots of different variations of Polar, same as all the rest of them. So they are just all kind of standalone. And I think so those are kind of all standalone. Some of them can be used in the books, and if yours is used in a book, if one you've minted is in a book, then you have rights to some of the profits from that book. But it depends. So we will publicly say this one is in the book, and for every copy of the book that is sold, you will get 10 pence, 20p, whatever it may be. So, but I think at the minute in the book, there's only 2 from the main collection that feature in the book. So that's not really a benefit of anybody minting the main collection. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The books will be
okay. Yeah. So that so it's kind of like a surprise, right? Because it's randomly picked, right? When we go to mint, and if somebody is lucky enough, so basically that's like, those are the most rarest out of the collection, and then they will receive rewards from the sales of the books, the royalties, some of the royalties. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly that. So, but we would announce that before the book was published. So we would say this one and this one is featured in the book. And then if another book, so if we have the secondary book comes out and actually one of the pictures already in the main collection fits, then even if it's minted, we would still contact that wallet owner and say, hey, we do want to use this NFT in a book. Are you okay to do that? You would get whatever it would be from each book. But don't forget, the person who authors the book will get 50% of royalties, and the NFTs in the book themselves, the ones that are made specifically for that story, if they don't fit with the main collection, they'll be available as NFTs as well.
Oh, that's so awesome. And then on top of that, damn, what was I gonna ask? I was gonna say, uh, uh, um, so so with that, oh, how about secondary sales, right? So if I was lucky enough to mint one that was in the book, and then I wanted to go resell it, that those rewards would go forward to the next buyer. Is that correct? Of my NFT?
So the wallet, yeah. Yes, and you would use that as an advertisement for your NFT as well. You know, I'm selling this NFT, and along with it, it is published in this book XYZ. Here's the Amazon link or whatever, and you know, you will receive X per book that is sold. But like I say, that wasn't really. Hey, I'm not saying that they're going to sell enough books for that to be a massive benefit. So, we haven't tried. I'm not trying to push that as a huge benefit of it, but I haven't put any royalties into any of the metadata for any of my NFTs.
Okay, but that's awesome. Go ahead, Ed Hales.
So, on the back of that, would the person who, say, wrote a short story, would they be able to say to you, I would like either Nix or Molly to have maybe these attributes, and would it be possible for me to buy the NFT? Would that be something you would consider?
If you are the author, you get to pick a custom NFT from the book. I can't remember that. No, I just look back at my white paper. But it's definitely at least one. It may have even said 2 NFTs. But if you do get a book authored, so if you are the author and published through ourselves, then you would get to pick 100%. I mean, especially if you wanted a custom one and you thought of the attributes. I mean, and we can include that in your book. Then yeah, 100%. I would give that NFT to the person, to the author. Signal.
No, we heard you.
The signal was fine.
Good.
Yep,
I
we
can't
heard
hear
you.
you.
So, oh wow, that's oh wow. See, I'm glad you came because the way I was reading the white paper, I really wasn't understanding all the intimate details that would go into it. Okay, and then so also because you came when Xmart, excuse me, you came when Xmart Marketplace was here, X Dudes.
Yep.
So you are going to be on X Marketplace. Are you going to be on any other marketplaces as well with the Polar Bear NFTs?
No, I will be minting the main collection through Xmart just because
Oh man, he got zapped.
and they have. Can you hear me?
All we heard was you will be minting the main collection through Xmart, and then that just because, and then you went out.
Just because can you hear me now? Because of all the dev testing that those guys have done and they've allowed me to do, and I have complete confidence in their systems and the way they're formatting in it, and that's based on what I've been offered from other platforms. So I will 100% be going through Xmart, but once the XLS20D is here, the NFTs will be compatible with all other markets, on the XLS20D. As long as it runs on XLS20, then yeah, they'll be compatible.
Okay, so us as NFT buyers would be able to buy it there, and then we could go resell it anywhere if we wanted to. Did you hear me?
No, I didn't catch a word of that, 2Cold. Sorry.
It's all good. I said so. Us as buyers, if we bought it, right, we would buy it from X Marketplace, and then say we want to go resell it. Would we be able to go resell it anywhere on the XLS20, any marketplace?
100%. As long as they are supporting the XLS20D, be supported. I think there's a huge misunderstanding about what the Xrpl is, and kind of not in specific in this group, but I mean sort of the general masses. If XLS20D is supported, then your XLS20D NFT will be compatible with that system. It doesn't, it's like the people talk about the solar decks and the as if it's a separate. As long
No.
and that token in that format, you can move it around to any marketplace. So so you can take it straight from Xmart and put it on xrp.com, or I don't want to name all the other ones, but there's a slew of them coming.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so anybody down there, now is your time, right, to ask any and all questions right now. This like that it may seem like I'm gonna be a little author here in a little bit, right? Like I may want to write me a little short story and see if I can possibly get something published, right?
Put a good moral message in it and we'll look at it 100%.
Yeah, most definitely. That's very interesting. Red Eye, hit the request button again, my guy. It's Twitter is tripping today.
Can you hear me?
Are you? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I caught the tail end of the character's name. Did you have a name for a couple of the characters?
Yeah, 2 names. We have a boy and a girl.
Don't tell him it's because he wants to win a giveaway.
I
If
know
you didn't
it.
write it down,
Well, there's 2
Hello?
parts to it. So the names are Nix and Molly, but you will have to research the third question, I would imagine. But Nix and Molly.
Okay, I'm just curious for story wise.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Nix.
look, Red Eye's over there typing away right now. I hear him on his keyboard.
it's all good, Red Eye. I've been doing the dishes and writing my notes as I do every cookout.
Yeah, he's over there. No, I'm talking about he's over there writing him a short story right now. He's trying to get in on that publishing. There you go. That's what's up.
I got a little strategy.
Anybody else got any questions for Polar Bear right now? So in case you missed it, because he has been cutting in and out, just to recap real quick as I can so far, this is what we're up to date with. Polar Bears is an NFT collection, obviously, of these polar bears. People can write short stories that have a moral to it. Wait, do they? I don't know if they have to. I forget if he says if
they don't have to have a good moral story. I mean, they need to be clean and they need to be child friendly.
Well,
sort of,
yeah.
obviously.
But do they have to have the main characters, Nix and Molly, in it, or no?
Either one. So they can have both, or they can just have one, Nix, Molly, if you want.
Okay. So and because his signal's going in and out, I'm trying to fill.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm. It doesn't have to be both Nix and Molly, but at least one of them in the story. And if you come up with another character that works within your story, then we'll get together and I'll draw it. I'll make it happen.
Okay, awesome. So in short, if you come up with a short story that they approve of, they will publish it, and as the short story author, you will be rewarded 50% of the royalties for the lifetime of for your whole entire, because once the story's out, it's never going away, right? So for your lifetime, you will receive 50% royalties of that short story. They will publish it, and and you're eligible to also pick a NFT or 2 of a character, one of the polar bears, and if that polar bear is included in that story, they're given that NFT
to the author. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's freaking awesome. All right, so go ahead, Red Eye. Wait. Hold on. Go ahead, Polar Bear.
I'm sorry to cut in. I was just saying that I wanted there to be a real incentive for somebody to actually produce quality stories. That I don't just want a million dross pieces. I actually want to give somebody a good incentive to actually put a bit of effort into it and publish good stories. The quality, I think, of my bears is second to none, and I want the stories to be the same.
And yeah, that's awesome. Go ahead, Red Eye.
Are there any intros or short stories as of now to piggyback off of?
I missed all of that. I heard back off of. I'm so sorry, bud.
Are there any intros or short stories right now to piggyback off of?
No, if you go to our Discord, there is some short story submissions in there. So I know that people have been looking at those and playing around with them, but those are what other people have suggested. So no, it's a completely open field. Go for your life, guys.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, that is so. This project is way better than I even imagined. Like, I just like the polar bears because they were cute. All right. But yeah, this project, it has a lot of moving parts to it, and a lot of, like you said, incentive for not just an investor, right? Because you don't even necessarily have to invest in order to get, if lucky enough to get to get the story published and to be like gifted an NFT for the story and whatnot. So that's fun. That's so awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really like where this project is going and what it's doing. And yeah, definitely I would love to. I don't know what could come of it, right? You guys are two different projects, right? But yeah, I have contact with Editions, so I'll point them in your direction, and hopefully, let's see, maybe you guys come back with some magic happening, right?
Well,
I love
yeah.
being able to do that.
Why not be the link? Be our link up.
Yeah, I do love being in the middle of magic happening. So I will definitely put the word out to Editions and let them know exactly what it is you guys got going on, and tell them to reach out to you guys if there's something you guys could possibly do together. That would be way awesome. Because I do
Appreciate
know that
it.
I do know that in their Discord, there are a lot of short story writers, right? They have a lot of like writing competitions. Hales is aren't you a frequent in that Discord? I pop in there every here and there, but I don't frequent in there like that.
I'm in there every day, and they do all sorts of fun stuff. So
I've
you know,
ashamed I'm not in there. I will join their Discord immediately.
it's
Yeah.
definitely, even if nothing comes of it, there's always worth talking to them. I mean, they very much specialize in like illustrated stories, so there's probably something that together you could come up with as an awesome collaboration, and they could probably help you break the Australian market as well.
Oh, yep.
I really appreciate that, Hades. Thank you.
Yeah, and like I was saying, I know that there is I know they be having a lot of competitions on like little short story writings on different topics and whatnot. So you could definitely find some short story writers in there.
Sounds awesome. And even if your short story doesn't get chosen, I will always reward entries with Polar. So you will get NFTs out of it anyway from the main collection.
That's so awesome. Yeah, them polar bears are hella cute. I do like them. Like, yeah, I like the mean looking ones too, like the most.
Savage.
But they are hecka cute. And guess what, guys? There is 3 opportunities right here today to win you a polar bear coin, right? Which one polar bear coin will get you 1 NFT when XLS20 goes live. So yes, he is sponsoring 3 giveaways today, 1 full coin each, to get you that polar bear. And who knows, you might be lucky, right, and get those most rare ones, right, that could be published in a book. And as the holder of that NFT, so in case you missed that too, if you mint out polar bears and you happen to be lucky enough to get the polar bear that is published within these books, any of these polar bears so far, I think he said there's 2. If you were to get these as of now, 2 polar bears randomly minted to you, you would receive a little percentage of the book being published just for being the NFT holder. And then when you resell it, if you did choose to resell that NFT, that you can add that value into your selling price because those royalty rewards would be forwarded to the next buyer. So yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, I come across a lot of projects, right, doing these cookouts, and I have yet to hear something like that.
Awesome. And don't forget, I did say that I'd do a pay to earn game. So just as a throw off there, I did a pay to earn game. I said I'd do one. I built one. It's 99p, and I locked away 1,000 polar in a separated account for the rewards. And each month, the top 20 in that game get paid out in polar. So they can earn NFTs.
Where do we find that play to earn game?
It's on Google Play, on App Store.
And
Oh,
what's it called? Just Xrpl?
No, it's called Little Nick's Adventure.
oh, wow.
I
So,
can put it up there, yeah.
wow. So Polar Bear has a lot going on, right? That a lot of people.
I kind of said I'd do it. It was a chuck away comment. I said, and I said, you know, everyone's doing these pay to earn games. They're fairly easy to do. I'm sure I could do it. Or why don't you? So I said, okay, yeah, I'll do one. And then so I did a pre-sale. Well, I started a pre-sale, and about 4 hours into it, I cancelled it because I just got tons of messages saying, "Oh, you're a scam, you're a scam." And I thought, you know,
He zapped out.
and something Polar, which essentially was mine to kind of do what I want with, or, you know, I didn't want to just dump it to market. So I took 1,000 of those and locked them away as rewards.
Little Nick's Adventures, huh? Let me see. Oh, so that's pretty awesome. So Polar Bear has a lot of moving parts going on right now, and Nick's Adventures, Little Nick's Adventures. Is it just on?
It's just on.
Oh, it's only on. Okay, so it's only on Apple right now. That's not fair.
On Android right now, not Apple. Only on Android right now.
Wait, why didn't it pop up in my thing? Little Nick's Adventure.
Yeah, I've just looked for it on Play Store and I can't find it.
Oh, it says Little Nick's Adventure. Nope, I got it. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah, it's Nix, Nix. And his polar bear is right there.
There you go.
Yep. All right. So he has an Android game. He's getting short story authors published and royalties rewarded to them as well. The
And
most
I'll reward
rarest
with Polar tokens, so NFTs as well.
Say it again. You zapped out. Oh, you'll also reward what?
We'll still reward the submissions of short stories with Polar. So even if the book doesn't, even if we don't publish your story, you can still get NFTs for nothing. You don't have to purchase anything to necessarily to get a Polar NFT. There are other ways.
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. So you said 50% of the royalties go to the short story author once it's published. Where does the other percentages go, if you don't mind? I mean, shit. You don't have to tell us. That's kind of enough.
It's fine. The other percentage goes. Well, to be fair, a lot of it covers the cost of the book. But once the book has been paid for or repaid for, as it were, because I pay the upfront, so I'll be taking it out of the amount we made for a small collection that we did on Solargenic to test the waters, 103 commemorative collection. But the rest of the percentage would go back into Polar Bears, the company. So it will go back to us and be used for future projects. The end goal for me would be to have a animated series, an actual cartoon, but I'm not promising that because I can't, that's very costly and I can't promise that at this point. I will only ever do and promise what I know that I can fulfill. So yeah, but the end result would be a cartoon.
Oh, that would be awesome. Wherever you're at right now, stay right there. Don't move. Oh wow, so that would be cool too. So when you say cartoon, where so would it be like cartoon series on like Netflix, YouTube? Like where would you like it to end at?
TV, so CBBC's here, which is a children's TV here, and then you build it as a production company, and then whatever TV stations would pick it up, really. So you'd sort of tout it around saying, this is Nix and Molly. It's a series of 5-10 cartoons, whatever you manage to produce at that point, and yeah, you basically sell them off in a bundle, and then they would just get aired, a bit like Bluey. Bluey's a great Australian cartoon, similar to that type thing.
Okay, now let me ask you this: have you been in contact with any animators, or do you have an idea of who? I mean, you don't have to tell who it is or where you would go, but like, have
So
you?
I
I know you said it's way down the road because that's going to be costly. But have you
my
already
version.
been kind of scoping it out?
Yeah, 100% been scoping it out. Like I said, the reason why is because I was also looking to the metaverse. I was being asked and pressured about doing something for the metaverse, so I thought about making him as a 3D kind of mood indicator in the metaverse. So he follows you around, and if you're happy, he's happy. If you're peed off, you could have him with a savage blood face and let people pet him or eat them or whatever. But to be honest with you, the 3D render I didn't like at all. So I'm pretty confident you won't see Polar in the metaverse. I haven't promised it, never said I would. It's not in any of the white paper or anything. So, however, I did have a 15-second sort of trial clip made. It looks okay, but I wouldn't release it to the public because it's nowhere near the quality of what my NFT. That makes sense. I didn't make it, so it's not.
So,
You know.
okay, so I have another plug for you, okay? Because I be all up in the XRPL mix, okay? Have you seen the X Parrots short movie on YouTube?
No.
Okay, so go to X Parrots page. Lemmy, right here, his music has actually made the soundtrack for the it made the cut for the soundtrack. So X Parrot has a 7-minute short film video, which is the first on the XRPL. They call it the little short movie. So that's why I was asking, have you been in contact with an animator or somebody who can take you to that level where you say you want your end goal to be as a cartoon animation series? So go check that out on their YouTube channel. And if you like the graphics and the artwork and how that was put together, you may want to get in contact with X Parrots and see if they can point you in the right direction of their short movie animator.
I will. I'll check it out. Basically, like I said, I had looked into it, and I had a trial 15-second clip made. But to be honest with you, the quality, you say it wasn't. My NFTs are perfect. I'm so meticulous about them, and they need to be that way for me to
And
consider putting them out there. But
And they are too. And that's why I say I want you to go watch that. And if it's up to par, and go look at their website and see their NFTs, and then, see if it compares good enough to the video that you've seen and the quality. And you might got you something there with them pointing you in the right direction.
I will 100%. Thanks, 2Cold. I will check.
No problem at all. Chris, go ahead, my guy.
And just a suggestion to maybe any NFT project: if you want to be in a metaverse, you don't have to go 3D. You could just find a metaverse you like and see if you can add a T-shirt with the NFTs on it. And when that metaverse checks the wallet and they happen to have an NFT, they have a opportunity to grab that shirt out of their marketplace for clothing and such.
That's very cool. I hadn't even thought of that. That is a great idea.
A polar bear T-shirt.
I get it. It's perfect. You can have the NFTs printed on T-shirt. Do you know what? I didn't even think of that. What a great suggestion.
And see, this is why we love doing the cookout. So you know what? I'm gonna write these notes down myself. Let me see. Polar bear.
Before 2Cold's writing her notes down, I just want to say I'm in the top 25 on the Little Knicks game.
Well done. Well done.
Already? Didn't you just start like 5 minutes ago?
I've had a couple of games. My phone screen is rubbish, but yeah, I've managed to last 18 rounds so far. So,
Wow, good going. I suck at that game. I absolutely suck.
And you made it.
Do you know what? It's fun though. It's one of those addictive time sink games. So I can see how people have got some of the scores they've got. Because if you're wanting to kill time, I mean, getting up to 547, that's just a feat. But I could see myself when I'm just wanting to kill time somewhere, sitting there, moving nicks around, trying to avoid those damn traps.
That's what I was going for. Exactly that. Once you've got it on your phone, say the rewards will be paying out every month for the next 4 years. That is there, guaranteed. So if you can make that top 20, you're there. That's awesome. It was the whole point was to try and. It's very simple, but very much.
That's not going to be a problem. I'll have time tomorrow. I can finesse my game.
Awesome. Thank you, Hayes.
Finesse the gaming. That is definitely what's up. So again, anybody else with any questions or suggestions for XR Polar Bear? Because I feel like it is time to make it rain up in here some polar bears for y'all. If y'all don't have any questions, right? So no questions, nobody, anybody, somebody scream, oh no!
2Cold, that works for me. My wife has just come back. So, guys, I'm going to say thank you very, very much. It's been a pleasure. Good luck to everybody in the competition. 2Cold, you have the answers right, so you know what's what.
And
yeah, thanks for having me. It's definitely been a pleasure.
Yeah, no problem. Enjoy your anniversary. Thank you for pulling up and stopping by and getting this out to us and letting us know the more details about the project. Because now this has definitely piqued my interest a lot more, right? And I will be reaching out to Editions and Xrpl for you as well. And on your time. Yeah, on your time, go check out that Xrpl movie on YouTube. If I'll probably DM you the link in a little bit so that you can just get right to it. But go enjoy your wedding anniversary, my guy. Get off of here. Get out of here.
Cool. Thanks very much, guys. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, I was trying to do the giveaway before he rolled up out of here, right? So we got 3. Let's get 1 out of the way at least, right? So Hales, I know you want to get up in here, so let me knock you down. Crusaders, we don't discriminate up in here, you feel me? Do you want to participate in this Polar Bear giveaway? If you do, I will drop you down. If not, you could just sit right there and just hang back. Are you there?
I'm happy just to hang back and watch it.
Okay, for sure. All right. So y'all know the name of the game. All right, we got 3 giveaways. Well, no, okay, we'll roll this off with 1 giveaway. 1 giveaway for 1X Polar Bear. Okay, the name of the game: 3 questions, 3 answers. First one to the mic with all 3 correct answers will win the X Polar Bear. All right, y'all ready? Let's get this rolling. Let's make it rain up in here. All right, first question for polar bears. Where can you learn about all things Xrpl? Where can you learn about all things Xrpl? Number 2, how many base characters are in the main collection? How many base characters are in the main collection? Number 3, which cookout had Combat Kanga on the call? Which number cookout had Combat Kanga on the call? Which number cookout had Combat Kanga on the call? Those are your 3 questions to win 1 polar bear. And who knows, you might get that lucky polar bear that is published in this book, and you will be receiving some royalties just for being the lucky holder, right? That's a possibility. We got Dominic here. Uh-oh. Dominic came to play. He switched it up on me. I didn't recognize him with that new profile picture. What up, Dominic?
Yeah, what up? Yeah, I will try
What?
to answer. Usually for XRPL information, I go on xrpl.org. And for the second one, I think there are two characters like Nix and Molly. And it's Cookout number 16 that Combat Kanga was there, I think.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Dominic coming through, starting out strong. Starting out strong. Winner, winner, chicken, motherfucking dinner. Dominic does it again. That is correct. Exactly what he said. Where he goes to learn about all things XRPL is xrpl.org. So if you go there, anything that you have questions about XRPL, you will be able to find on that very resourceful website. Question number 2 is yes, there is 2 base polar bears of the collection, which is Nyx and Molly. And yes, Combat Kanga, who I am the ambassador for, was on the cookout call number 16. And you can find that on the YouTube channel, right? The 2Cold YouTube channel. So, congratulations to you, Dominic. And okay, so we discussed this the other night, Dominic. Just so you know, we're not hating on you. We respect your hustle, but we want to give other people an opportunity. So they suggested that when we do these giveaways, you're not eliminated, right? But just a cool down period. So you won this giveaway, so you don't answer the very next giveaway, right? But then the giveaway after that you can answer. So whoever wins the second giveaway, right? They won't answer that giveaway, but you can answer that one. You feel me?
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Just a little cool down period, right? Let's give everybody a little opportunity. So, congratulations to you for kicking it off. You did get that first one, but don't trip, y'all. We got 7 more giveaways to give away. And on top of that, Dominic, you already know how we get down. Every winner today for any of these giveaways will also be given 2Cold coin on top of the sponsored giveaways from X Polar Bear and from X Crusaders. Now, speaking of X Crusaders, they have been patiently waiting, kicking back, and I think they have a lot to talk about and exploring their website and everything that's been on there. I know for a fact they just did 2 YouTube interviews yesterday. I don't know if they're both published yet, but I know one was. But this seems like it's going to be a huge project, and it's not talked about a lot, right? He's started coming around and just kicking it with us, right, on some late night conversations and just joining conversations and whatnot. And as he's been sitting here, I started digging in his profile and up and down, his Twitter feed. And then I joined the Discord for a second. So I invited him to the cookout. But just because he's been active in the community for the last 2 weeks, just hanging out and not even talking about his project at all, he's just been here joining the conversations that we've been having. About XLS20, about fucking Australian animals and all that type of stuff. So, without further ado, let's see and hear what X Crusaders is up to. So, go ahead, my guy. The mic is all yours, bro.
Thanks, 2Cold. Firstly, can everybody, you can hear me fine? My reception's fine?
Yeah, you're coming in
awesome.
Loud and clear right now.
Yeah, if it does break out, we've got a big problem because I'm meant to be on Australia's fastest internet. So hopefully that doesn't happen. So, so thanks for having me. Firstly, thank you for everybody in the 2Cold community for having me on, all the people from my community as well. It's great to have you all here. I know a lot of you are in here. So pretty much Crusaders, we're building a hardcore strategic mobile and PC game on the Xrpl. So our mission really is we want to be building the highest quality mobile game on the Xrpl in our genre of games. And secondly, our other focus is really to try and bring more people into the Xrpl because it's a community that we're really passionate about. It's something that I'm passionate about, and I want to expand on that and bring as many people as I can into it. So the Crusaders project, it's something that I've been looking at doing for quite some time now, probably up between 2 to 5 years on and off. So I'm from the gaming background, more server side, playing mobile games, startups and things like this, to where I had this idea of getting all the good things out of all the mobile games that I love and creating one really good game. The medieval ancient era is where I enjoy, like I grew up playing games like Age of Empires, games like that, where, that sort of era became quite a dominant style of game that I wanted to play in. So Crusaders, to really start, we have to do a little bit of a story, I guess. So the Crusaders is based on 10 factions, and these factions were all coexisting on one large map. And then over time, they've started to deteriorate their relationships to where now they're actually fighting. So when you start, you have to pick one of these factions. So when you pick this faction, that's your faction for the entire gameplay. You can desert your faction where there will be a fee for doing that, but the whole point of this is so you join a faction, you play with your faction, that's your alliance for the whole game. You then start in a free-to-play zone. So there's 8 regions in the game itself. So one of the regions is free-to-play. So you get given a plot of land. And then from there, you develop your kingdom. So you upgrade your buildings, you upgrade your technology so you can have better troops, and pretty much you evolve your kingdom to where then you compete in daily, weekly, monthly challenges, so like seasons, and pretty much you get rewarded for that. So the in-game play, it's quite diverse. So you have everything from managing your population all the way to upgrading your buildings and your actual land as well. So, for example, if you go and attack another player and you lose that battle, what can happen is your morale on your kingdom can drop down for a set period of time because you lost that battle. So then your mining for resources might slow down, your upgrading might slow down as well. So you have to be very careful with what you do. Now, when we say it's a hardcore kingdom builder game, it's because your troops, they permadie. So you lose your troops. So if you decide to go take all your army into a battle and they die, they're gone. So it's really trying to, I guess, slow down the game where you have to have that strategic mindset about how you're playing it, while also being able to, still have fun by attacking NPCs and mining. So in-game, there's a in-game NFT marketplace. So that's for all in-game assets that you can buy in-game. And that's what the Crusader token's for. It's there to buy the in-game items, premium assets. Also, in parallel, there's a black market. So, for example, if you go and attack another player, some of that equipment that you might get through the pillaging of that town could be like classified as stolen or hot. So you then have to go sell that on the black market. So we have 2 different markets working. So we have the one market for all your standard premium things in game, and then you then have on the other side things that are collected in game that might be too hot to sell on the normal marketplace. So we wanted to try and change it up a little bit and make it a little bit different. So in the regions, so as I mentioned, so there's 8 regions in game. So the first region, as I mentioned, is that free to play. The other 7 regions, they're opened up based on your progression. So, for example, if you are progressing in game, you'll unlock different regions based on your progression. So this stops people just coming in, spending a whole heap of money trying to outrank everybody else, because you have to grind. So we wanted to make this a game where it's based on skill, and also making sure that people are coming in and playing the game properly. So and those biomes, there's all different ones in the region. So everything from desert to jungle to snow to forest. So over the last couple of days, we released a sneak peek just to show the style of the game. There's a lot of different games out there. So a lot of people go, "Oh, is it a pixel game or something like this?" We wanted to show just like the quality of the game we're doing. It's a high quality game. It's not something that's just a pixel sort of style. So, and that was more around the forest biome. So definitely there's got to be a lot more to come in that respect as well. So we're going to have everything from statues and monuments, where other Xrpl projects can sort of have their 3D statue up. So that will be running through our 3D NFTs that we're doing. So, and then alongside of that, we have all of our out-of-game NFTs. So in total, we have 3 lines of NFTs. So we have your in-game premium NFT assets that's used with the Crusader token. We have your crossover 3D NFT. So we did one recently with Zoj. We've actually got a really good one in production at the moment that will be coming out probably in 4 days. And then we have our faction NFTs, and they're the ones that a lot of people will probably be seeing at the moment. We posted up a mock-up of the Knights Templar last night. And there's 250 NFTs per faction NFT. The 3D NFTs, we're sort of aiming to do 50 to start, and then we'll just keep expanding off those as we go. In the in-game assets, we haven't yet finalized the total number because it just keeps growing, to be honest. We keep coming up with different ideas and things like this, and our developer team, they keep implementing new things. So definitely it's you're quite early on this project. So we started production about a month ago now. And pretty much we're looking at having the NFT marketplace ready in about 5 months. The game itself will start in about 8 months, where we'll then start doing testing. We'll have some early access for community members to come in, and it's going to be quite a big game, to be honest. So I'm not sure. Have you got any questions so far, or?
Anybody got any questions so far at all about what Crusaders got going? If not, there's no time limit, my guy. Take your time.
Yeah.
You can keep talking. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
We got Red Eye right here.
Cool.
Go ahead, Red Eye.
One strategic game called Rise of Nations. I was just curious if it's anything like that game, like where you make your plan and then you basically watch the animation.
No. So if you've got to compare it to another game, probably I don't know if it's available in the US and outside of Australia and I think Asia. It's called Kingdom Maker. So it's similar to that, and it's got like a mixture of like your Age of Empires, like Rise of Nations, things like this. It does have some functionality that's similar, but it's a little bit different. Where so you in every region you can acquire land that you can then develop on. So you can build buildings. The other part, what we haven't touched on yet, is that within your kingdom, you can lock your kingdom. So you can say, no, I'm not going to let anybody in. So if you're a smart player, you could probably acquire some land through a thoroughfare somewhere and then lock your kingdom up so people can't pass through. The thing with this is that there's going to be a siege function. So pretty much other players can siege your region if you have it locked. And that will have a cooldown time of about 24 hours. So like functionality like that, that's similar to something like Stellaris, where, you know, if you want to go claim a land or wage war, you have to declare war. Same thing with us with the regions. You have to declare war on that region, and that will allow people to rally. Inside the kingdom, you'll be able to like lease land in your region to other players. So if you want your friend to come play with you, you can have them in there with you, and you can agree on a fee, whatever that may be. And as well, if you want, you could, you know, buy more land and just lease it out in the marketplace. So it's a little bit different to in that respect.
Awesome. Still sounds cool though. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so a little bit about the team. So so yesterday I did a YouTube video with Classy Zoj, also Zen God, who's he's in our community as well. We did a podcast. But yesterday we sort of touched a little bit on the team, but I thought today we'd go a little bit more over that to give you guys a little bit more of an idea. So in the team itself, so there's myself, Koala. So you know, I've been in crypto for some time. I was doing, you know, I got into crypto doing affiliate marketing for Amazon back in the day, and I was using Bitcoin to pay people to write blog content for me. So you know, I only started realizing the world of crypto probably more so around 2014, where I started taking it a little more seriously. And I'm a big ambassador for what their Xrpl is doing, you know, and I'm more of an ideas concept into reality type of person. So I generally do a lot of startups, a lot of entrepreneurship sort of things. I do a lot of consulting outside. What I'm under NDA, I can't really talk about too much, but I run businesses, you know, that do millions to, you know, some businesses over $100 million annually at the moment. So for me, I'm very good running business and starting things up, you know, and creating a team, you know. So and I understand that everything in this space, it's all about the community that you build and the team you have. So for me, it's quite important to work on the community, and that's what I've been doing since the start. You know, really trying to get as many people into our community. You know, like all of our moderators are all community mods. So you know, I have a lot of people that sort of help me out in that respect. But on top of that, then I have my NFT artist. So he's from France. His name's Sketch. He's in our Discord. He does all my NFTs, the faction NFTs, all the hand drawn ones. He's quite good with this sort of stuff, to be honest. So he's constantly coming up with different ideas of different things we're going to do. So, like for example, at the moment he's designing like a goddess NFT range. So that's going to be another range that will be coming out with soon, and that's going to be running side by side with the faction NFTs. We have our 3D NFT artist. So he's based in Indonesia. So we've been working with him for some time now on other projects as well, and he's quite specialised. So he did all the Viking, the Samurai, the Zoj NFT we did. So he does all this as well. So he's quite good with this, and he can animate them as well. So he's quite good with this sort of stuff. So pretty much I can give him a picture and say make this into 3D, and he'll be able to do it within a couple of days. So he's quite good with that. Then I have like a marketing content creator as well. It's actually my wife. So my wife is she's very, very talented in marketing. So she's got a degree in that and also in business. So she sort of works side by side with me on that, and she has time. So the dev team, so there's 7 in total. So we have a senior front end developer, we have a UI designer, we have a 3D modeler and isometric designer. We have our project manager that's like a Scrum manager. So that person comes to me every 2 weeks with what they're doing, providing updates. And then from those updates, then I then release that back into the community. So for me, it's all about transparency. A lot of people that know me, you know, through cryptocurrency, they know I'm pretty transparent. You know, I say how things are. And for me, it's the same thing with my team. You know, when they come with information, you know, I'll be pushing that through to the community like I do. And I think it's really important to have that clear line of communication there. So then on top of that, we've got our QA, so quality assurance, and we have a content creator as well. And then later on, we have a 2.5D land developer. So they're doing like your decorations, mist, things like this. And then we have a head developer. So the head developer, so his name's Modine. He's been doing gaming for over 10 years. So he's game design and development. He does a lot in blockchain already. So he's like my technical guy. So he knows a lot more about this than what I do. And he would actually be good to maybe get on one time to talk more about the technical side because he's quite good with that. So he does everything from token creations to deployment of contracts, play to earn, marketplaces, apps, everything, launch pads. He can pretty much do anything within that blockchain. So on top of that, he's got a good background in software engineering, technical lead, things like this. Back in the day, he worked for a company called, it's changed now, it was called Dina from Japan. And I think back then they had like something like over 30 million users or something like this. So he has worked for a lot of big companies. He went out, I think, back in 2014, 15, something around there, and he started up his own thing. I've known him for a while to where I said, hey, come into my team and let's build a team to build this game. So, and obviously he's joined and said, yep, let's do it. So definitely we've got a strong team behind what we're doing. We're not a massive company. It's something that we're building off, and having partnerships like we have with like Equilibrium Games, they've got the same mindset of us as trying to make it easy for people that aren't from crypto to come into crypto easily to play games. Like that play to earn space, the gaming space is massive, and having play to earn and being able to own your own assets in game, it's going to change the whole market. Like there's so many games I've played in the past, and I'm sure a lot of you have as well, where you play the game, you grind for years. Some people spend thousands and thousands of dollars playing a game, and then at the end you can't do anything with it. It's not yours. So it's kind of like you go, "Oh, this is a little bit of a waste of time." So for us, being able to create something where it is yours, it's something that you can build on and develop. I think it's something quite cool. So, is there any other questions at the moment, or?
Yeah, so I got DM'd real quick. They wanted to know, are you doxxed?
Not yet, no, I'm not. So I'm KYC'd and the account's black hold. Doxing we'll do towards the end of the year once we get a couple of things lined up from our end. But for me, it's all about transparency. So, and I understand, like when I was talking to Zoj last night, the same thing. I understand that there's good projects out there, there's bad projects out there. Being in the crypto space for a while, I understand the importance of having doxing done. And it's something that we will be doing. We will be doing it. So.
Okay, and then also, so this is not just, is it not just a NFT project and video game? Are you guys also registered as a business? Because I hear you say the company. So is it a actual business company?
Yeah. So we're a company. So we trade under a trust. We're actually migrating to a new ACN at the moment. So we're changing our structure. So definitely by the 1st of next month, we'll have that all there to show. So our financial year ends at the end of this month for us in Australia. So pretty much we're just waiting for that to round up before we can migrate across to a different business structure. So so next month you'll have all those details as well.
Okay, perfect. That was it for me for now. Anybody else got any questions right now? If not, we'll let him continue carrying on. All right, no questions, no requests. So go ahead, my guy.
Yeah. So pretty much, So talking more about our partnership with Equilibrium Games. So they're building this like a gaming hub, they're a gaming company. So for us, we really wanted to partner up with somebody that we could have longevity with and have the same sort of ideology around, like I said, making it easy for people to play. So having Equilibrium Games there is quite good because of that reason, but also since they're making their own marketplace for all projects partnered with them to be on, it's good because we'll be able to put all of our NFTs, out of game NFTs, on their marketplace and have it ready and available there. The NFTs that are being sold or acquired through their marketplace, they do have utility in our game. So, for example, like the faction cards, they can be used as the linked up profile pictures for in game. They might also provide different types of boosts in game as well by having them linked up. So there'll be that utility there. There is crossover utility between us and other projects that we're working on at the moment that we can't really go too deep into at the moment. It's quite early still. So definitely there'll be the functionality of the NFTs out of game, not just in game as well. And other than that, that's pretty much it. I think at the moment on what we're really doing. Yeah.
Oh man, you have to stop right when I stuff my mouth. Um, okay, so the game strategy, because I'm not a gamer, right? So to hear how this game is, it's basically a strategy to basically build and have the best like castle and like your warriors and knights and stuff basically. So so the end result is to be king of the region.
Yeah, so to go more into that, so in game you have different types of buildings. So you'll be able to build buildings within your region, your kingdom, and those buildings will have different purposes. So, for example, you might be able to train like cavalry from one building, or archers from another building, or siege equipment from a different building. Then you'll have like farms. You'll have technology building. So you'll have alliance building. So, for example, if you decided to go acquire a kingdom area close to an enemy faction, in your kingdom you'll have an alliance building that you can build. So then other players from your faction can then send troops to there to reinforce your buildings. In the kingdom as well, you'll have like defensive towers, wall structures, things like this. So imagine starting with a plot of grass and then slowly developing off that and building a massive kingdom. And so the in-game NFT, the assets, the buildings. Some people might know this, that build games. So in the program we use, the software, it's called Unity. So we build in Unity 3D. You can go in there and you can acquire pre-made assets. They're limited. All of our assets we actually build from scratch. That's because they change as you level. So when you start the game, your castle might look like a shack, but by the higher levels, it will look like a proper castle. So the buildings progress as you do, and the style of your town will change as well. So it sort of progresses with you, if that makes sense. And then
Oh, okay. So as you grow within the game, obviously your castle or kingdom, it grows.
Correct. And then within your faction as well, there's different levels. So your faction is like an alliance. So it's like your crew. It's who you play with. So as you grow, there will be like an in-game like a tiered level where you start at, say, at night, like in our Discord. Like, I'm not sure if you've seen the Discord. You'll start as a knight and you'll finish as a lord. The same progression will happen in game as you progress. The highest person voted in will be the king of the faction, and pretty much from there, then they sort of can then make people level up and become higher levels within the faction itself. So you'll have that kind of like political system within your own faction. And that's why in the Discord it's really important. Like, we've set up the Discord to have the factions in there, to have the leveling in there, to try and make people, I guess, become more desensitized to that, so they don't come into the game, what's this, what's that. And once the game gets closer to release, we will be locking those factions and then having verification when the game comes out to ensure that we don't have people in the wrong factions and things like this. Because at the moment, everybody just joins every faction, I think, so they want to be a part of everyone. So, but when we get going, they'll have to stop. So there's a lot of different aspects. So you have your faction management, your own kingdom management, and then out of that, then you have your upgrading buildings, things like this. So there's a lot of things to do, and then plus on that, then you've got your events, daily, weekly, monthly quests. So to give you an idea of like a monthly quest, so in the map, there's a central NPC castle region called the Immortal Kingdom, and that's a part of the story. That's the central building, kingdom. Sorry. So people every month can fight over that kingdom. Whoever holds that kingdom then gets boosts in game for the whole faction for that whole period, and also gets rewards from that. So when you go to attack that main NPC kingdom, that will be garrisoned with their own troops. So then you have a period that you have to fight over it. So it kind of creates like a king of the hill sort of style, where whoever's holding it for the longest period of time, then wins. So and you'll be rewarded with that as well.
Okay. And then so the NFTs, how is that? So if we get an NFT, okay, you said it can be used in the game, right, as a profile picture, but like, does the NFT metadata change as the character builds up more region, more power, and all of that? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, so in game, the premium buildings you acquire at the start, yes, they will upgrade as you go. We didn't want to make it a pay-to-play game where every single building you have to pay for. So there will be certain buildings in game that you'll acquire with the Xrpl token, and then other buildings, they're just going to be your standard buildings that you need in game to be able to play correctly. And yeah, we are looking at, so that on some of the premium buildings, they do sort of change, the metadata does change with it. So yeah, that is something that we will be doing towards the later stage. The first release of the game will be to get everybody in so we can start testing. That's quite important. And also, letting people sort of come with feedback. We really want to get this thing up and running where people can go in, provide feedback to where then if we need to make any tweaks before we go live with, the NFTs in game straight away. So there will be that different phases of that before we get to that. Out of game, the NFTs, they'll be providing like airdrop rewards, or like I said, some of them will provide different utility in game as well. And those ones there, you can't really upgrade those because they're just your standard like NFT ranges. But definitely the 3D ones there will be some crossover in there where we are looking at having it where that will change as sort of these have done in other games as well.
Okay, now as far as the game goes, the game isn't dependent on XLS20, is it? Right?
No. So it's really dependent on our game developers and how quickly they can build. XLS20, that's really for the Equilibrium Games marketplace. So like all of our out of game NFTs, that's really dependent on that. In some respect, yes. Sorry, in game from the marketplace, yeah, we have to have that integration there. But right now, that's not what's holding us back. It's really we're building, so we have to build all the assets. We have to build, all the UI. There's a lot of stuff there to do before we get to that point. And by that point, we think it will be ready by then. So that's like five months away. So for just the marketplace.
For just the NFT marketplace?
Yeah, in game. Yeah, in game. But you got to keep in mind, like, as we're building, like, there's more to it. So there's all the land we have to build. There's a lot more to it. So by about 8 months, the first release of the game will come out for like play, for early access to play and testing. So yeah, but it's a big game. It's not a small game. Like I can build. We've got 2 mini games on our website that are just sort of use it as leaderboard challenges and things like this. We can have those built in 5 days.
Okay, so in case you guys didn't hear what he said, he didn't say too many games. He said there's 2 mini, MINI, there's 2 miniature games on the website right now that is usable for anybody to go mess around with and kind of get a feel of what's going on.
Yeah, those mini games there. Like I said, so when we started and we're looking at, how can we do some competitions and things like this? And you can use Discord, like you've been in there when we do the late night giveaways and things like this. But we wanted to try and do something.
Yeah, but I keep missing the games. Like I get distracted and then I look in there and then it's like, oh, congratulations to the winners. I'm like, fuck, I missed it again.
Yeah, so the mini games on our website, they're totally different to what the game is in the way of the quality. So if you went to our Twitter page, you'd see there's some there's a sneak peek video just showing what the style of the game is going to look like. The mini games on the website, we use them as the competition in game to sort of go, okay, whoever can get the highest score in the next 24, 48 hours, they win a reward. So we can sort of do those sort of games quite quickly. That's easy. But when you start getting into a game like this, it's a heavy game. These things just take time. They just take time. So, and we want to make sure it's done correctly. So.
Yeah, it sounds like there is a lot going on there. So, yeah, the clips you guys have, like as far as the videos, those graphics, they look like very high quality, right? And that's what you said, how you want this game to be. So I wouldn't expect it to be rushed and like just put out right away. So that's what's up. So anybody else got questions at this time right now for Mr. X Crusaders? Come on, man. You guys are acting brand new today. Don't nobody want to ask no questions. You guys are hella funny. Here we go. We got Fidgetal. Fidgetal, my guy. What's going on? How you doing today?
Holding spaces again. You got. I never heard of X Crusaders, but I just thought I'd stop by and wow, it looks like you got quite the project. I'm very interested. And of course, I've always got questions. It's easy to come up with those for me. So, are you using Unity?
Yeah, so we're using Unity 3D. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And then how do you find integration is so far with the XRPL to do what you want? Is do you think that where are you going to do the tie-in? Do you think?
Yeah, I've been talking to like our head game developer about this. He's been working on it at the moment. To be honest with you, that's a really good question for him. He he says he thinks that there's not a lot of issues at the moment. He was mentioning that there is some integration happening in the back end already. That I could probably find out more information on and come back on and let you know about that. But definitely with the marketplace, yeah, we are waiting a little bit on that XLS 20D update, but it's not going to slow us down integrating that back end from what I know so far. So unfortunately, yeah, I'm probably not the best one to talk about on that back end technical things. I'll admit that's not my forte, to be honest.
All right, I'll give you that one. How long you been in development for? Was XRP your first? Was it your first choice, or was it something you looked at after? Did you design specifically around it, or with it in mind?
Yeah, so for me, I'm passionate about the XRP community. You know, I've been in it for a while. My dev team that I have, you know, they've been doing it for over 10 years making games. The head developer, so he's quite experienced in this. Before I went over a little bit about what he's done, so he came from Dina, was Japan. They had like 30 million subscribers on their gaming network back then. I think they've changed their name now. But he's been a part of that for a while. I've known him for a while as well. For me, I wanted to build on the XRPL because it's something that I'm passionate about. I think more people should know about it, especially like when you're playing games and you have to go pay the Ethereum gas fees and things like this. It just, we wanted to make something where it can be affordable to play, number one, and it can be a part of community that I believe in. So we did talk about making it cross chain later, but at the moment we're sort of focusing on going okay, let's make it so we can integrate into the XRPL, and then from there, then look at how we can maybe do that at a later date where we can start bringing people into our community that way. So.
Okay, great. Fidgetal, you got more questions?
I could keep them coming for days. 2Cold, you know me. I'll leave. I see Patrick came up here. Hey, Patrick. I'll let him have the some questions here.
All right, go ahead, Patrick, and then we'll shoot back to you, Fidgetal. Nobody else has requested, so this is what it's all about, though, right? To ask all the questions and get a better understanding to where, like, you feel comfortable. So go ahead, Patrick, my guy.
Hey, physical. Thanks, guys. What's going on? I'm really curious about the game. Like, I think it's going to be super fun. I like those style of games, but I was kind of curious about the dynamic of like the token because you're going to need like wood and supplies and shit to build the buildings and stuff like that. And like I know you're coming out with the factions of NFTs. Are those like is the ex Crusader going to be in the middle of all that, or are the factions and stuff going to be like just XRP on your marketplace?
Yeah, that's a good question. So the 3D NFTs, so pretty much anything out of game will be on that Equilibrium Games marketplace. So you'll be able to get those with XRP or Equilibrium, their game token. In-game, like resources, wood, gold, stone, they're all, you can mine those in-game. So there'll be, like areas where you can actually mine that resource, and then those resources will go towards upgrading the buildings and things like this. So there'll be other, I guess you won't be just using X Crusader in game to buy wood, or you'll be actually farming it. So
awesome, thank you.
yeah, no worries, man.
That's it, Patrick. All
I
right.
was kind of curious if you were going to like maybe collaborate with, because the Equilibrium has their game marketplace or whatever, but are you going to collaborate with their game specifically?
Yeah, that's kind of the plan. Like we're sort of, I guess they're busy doing what they're doing. We're busy doing what we're doing. We're in discussions about how we can do these different things. So, maybe in their game, our NFTs can give some sort of a boost in their game as well. So, like our samurai NFT might provide it more agility, or our knight might provide more defense. So there are conversations around that, but that sort of stuff we're kind of working on, and we don't want to release it too early because it's sort of going to be quite interesting when that comes out. So,
Right on. Oh, one more, I guess.
Mhm.
So it sounds like you guys, it's going to be quite a bit of traffic. Are you guys planning on running your own validator node?
We haven't had discussions about that. No, we haven't. But we're sort of open to ideas like this and things like that. So, yeah, definitely that's actually something that we might have a look at. Actually, thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, and even if you couldn't run it yourself, right? There is the adopt a node, and we say when would, I guess, run it for you or whatever.
Yeah.
But so I have a question here in your Discord. They asked, "Will there be massive wars? Can there be two? Can there be 3 versus 2 or 5 versus 1 player wars, or is it only 1 versus 1?"
No. So the plan is that you'll be able to rally from your allies. So, for example, if you're being attacked, you're attacking. Other people will be able to come in and rally you. So essentially, yeah, the other people's troops will come in and pretty much help support. So it could be as many players that are online. Really, it doesn't really end. So, if, for example, if you have a kingdom and let's say somebody's rallied to attack you, they're sieging your kingdom, there'll be like this cooldown period of the siege. So, you might be able to get 20 people to rally you, or more or less, vice versa on the other side. So pretty much then it comes down to the troop power, and things like this. So, having more troop power, obviously, you're going to have more of a chance to win those sort of battles. So,
Okay, perfect. Fidgetal, you got any more? Anybody else got questions? Hit the request button, and I'll bring you on up.
Oh yeah, I got some zingers.
Oh, okay. Real quick before you go on some zingers, they ask, could you tell us more about Rarity Levels?
yeah. So in the NFTs, you've got different rarity levels. So there's 4 rarity levels. So, and that will be generated through the faction NFT. So, for example, you might have a basic knight NFT that doesn't have all the armor and all the equipment, and the most rare version, like our legendary NFT, will have like gold plated armor, a nice sword, things like this. So there's four rarity levels in that faction NFT.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that. All right, Fidgetal, all yours.
All right, you ready, X-Crusader?
Sure.
All right. Now I'll be nice. Okay, so my question is, we know that the Steam store is not really supporting blockchain projects, but it does look like Epic Games will. So is Epic Games something like that you can foresee on the horizon? Have you talked to them, or is that in your kind of your roadmap or game plan? As are you doing? And then I guess further to that is your is your barrier to entry? Is it going to be PC, mobile, or both?
Yeah. We saw what they did. To be honest, we've partnered with Equilibrium Games. Like they're a gaming company, so their vision's not just to make one game or two games; it's to make multiple games and have a marketplace. Something I guess like Gala or something like this. So there's a bigger picture to what they're doing. And for us, we wanted to work with them on the earlier stages to sort of be a part of that. So for us, yeah, we wouldn't really be going to anybody else at the moment. We're sort of happy with the partnership we have. It's quite early days as well. So, what was the second question? Sorry.
Barrier to entry. So, like, what
Okay.
are you going to have a minimum price point that somebody's looking at? Like, I find that Gala Games barrier to entry kind of scares me, so I'm wondering about that. And is your vision just is it PC, mobile, or both?
Yeah, so it'll be available on Android and on web, so on PC. And you can play for free. So you can come in and like one of the regions. So there's 8 regions in the game to start. The first region is free to play. So you can hang out in free to play land for forever if you want to. So it's really up to you. But as you progress, other regions will become available and will open up. And they might have different types of resources, maybe more resources there, things like this, higher level NPCs. And what we wanted to do was to make it so everybody has the opportunity, is that even in those other regions that open up, that you have to acquire land in with the X-Crusader token, we will be running competitions during the monthlies where you could potentially maybe win a small plot of land in one of these higher up regions as well. So we wanted to make it where there's something, I guess, for everybody. And at the end of the day, like, I'm a gamer. Pretty much the majority of the team play games, and we sort of understand that going in and trying buying a windmill for $15,000 is a little bit crazy. So that's not what we want to do.
So would you say that, on a percentage scale, would you say it's like pay to look good, or is there going to be elements of pay to look good, or would you say that there's going to be like how much pay to win is there going to be? Because I know, like in traditional games, sometimes people like get real salty about pay to win environments.
Yeah. So yeah, there is that the premium items in game will give certain buildings that will give players an edge in game. That's going to happen. But in saying that, in the free to play areas, you can still become quite strong to where, over time you can still dominate. And I guess having that whole thing with the permadeath on troops, it sort of makes it where you have to be strategic how you play. Where you just can't go run in even if you're a strong player because you might come off second best. So we're kind of looking at ways to counter different things, but this is where when we start the game going, we'll be looking at getting community feedback and looking, okay, does this mechanic work? Do we need to adjust it? So for us, it's really about I guess getting the engagement from the community to go, okay, does this work? But the percentage of that pay to play aspect, like you mentioned, in the other regions, the higher up regions, there will be some areas that you'll have to acquire land to be able to move into there. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like you haven't designed a board game ahead of time to work out the balancing and that kind of thing. You're just going to kind of like work out balancing after it launches.
No. So the game developer team, they've been doing all that sort of stuff with balancing. Like at the moment, where the areas that open up where you can acquire land at the start of the game, they won't be open because we're trying to get people into the free to play area first to do our testing and to run the game, and then we'll then slowly release that as we go. But yeah, from the other region, yeah, that's pretty much how we're going to be working it. So, but
fair
again,
enough.
probably
Thanks
the
so
best.
much.
Yeah, probably the best thing to do is like our head game developer. He should probably come on where he can sort of go over this more in depth. I think that'd be a good cookout for another time as well.
Yeah, I give you a follow as well. So if you do any spaces, if it works out my schedule, I'd definitely love to come join and hear more
Yeah, man.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely. He loves answering all these questions. So
Yeah, definitely. Updates were always good for coming back through and updating if that's what projects would like to do. Again, anybody else got any questions for? Oh, I got Fit Crypto right here. Go ahead, Fit Crypto. You gotta press the unmute button. Fit Crypto. Hello.
Hey,
There you go.
thank you for creating this space and updating us, the community. I just wanted to know more about if it was everything planned to be outdoors, like sort of World of Warcraft, for example, where everything will be happening like live, and then some PvP also, or like.
yeah. All right, mate. Yeah. So for example, when you're playing, when you start going through the map, there could be battles happening. So you'll be able to see there'll be like an indicator showing that there's a battle happening within that kingdom. You can actually go in there and probably like view the battle, to where you could probably, if you wanted to, you could reinforce or you could attack. So if not, you could just keep moving past there and I guess keep going on your merry way of wherever you're going to. Is that what you sort of mean, like that, or?
Yeah. I guess like things happening in the world of ex Crusader world. I don't know if the world where we like fight and stuff will have like a name or something. And it will be like
Yeah,
paired to real time.
Yeah, so pretty much, like anyone can attack you from outside of your faction. So the battle could be in your own kingdom at any time. There's no defined space of where battles will happen. Like when we have the events, yeah, we might say, okay, there's a massive NPC army that you need to defeat, something like this. That will be in the open world where then you can then go travel to that NPC to battle it. So, and then we'll have like your NPC kingdoms where you'll be able to attack them as well with events. So it will probably spread throughout the whole map, to be honest.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I guess the other thing as well, just to I guess touch on a lot of the things we're doing. We kind of have like a timeline of when we're releasing information as well. So some things I've got to be mindful of because I haven't got the full I guess content to release straight away. We're sort of doing it in phases. So as we progress through the game, we'll release more information around that portion of the phase. And that's all like on our website in the game roadmap. So, and that's every two weeks. Like I mentioned earlier, I get updates through my Scrum Master, so pretty much the project manager. So, and then that will then be relayed to the community, I guess, in a way that's understandable for as many people as possible. But what we're planning on doing is doing things like this and bringing like our team in. Maybe we'll bring in our production manager. We might bring in like the UI person, to sort of go over what they're doing. So, the 3D modeler, so we will have these sort of things where we will be going through this, trying to explain the actual the actual production of the game. So.
I got a couple more questions if you have a moment to take one more.
No, you're done. You can't ask no more. Nah, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
All right. So the first question, I guess, is when it comes to relating to how did you figure out and go through the math on a token? Like, are you creating your own token? And then obviously if the game succeeds and, it's everything's fantastic. And believe me, I really want you to succeed because I love XRPL. So, if it goes for like 10 years, like, did you kind of factor in like a token if you needed to? Would you launch another one later? Are you going to leave it? Are you going to black hole it or not?
Yeah, so the token, the Xrpl token, that's out now. That is black hole and KYC. So that's mainly for the NFTs in game. That's what it's being used for. We are in discussions about looking at the different stages of K, having maybe possibly another token in game that works for rewards and things like this. But I'm really not at the point to really discuss that yet. We're sort of still looking at that. It would be about 4 weeks ago we finished like the documentation. So a lot of the things, like I'm flying to Dubai in about a month to go meet with them to go through everything again, and to sort of go through all those sort of questions that you're asking now. Hence why I was saying, like, our plan was to sort of release it in blocks, not sort of just dump information on people. So definitely, there are discussions about another token to be in game later on. That could be one of our partners' tokens. It could be one of ours. That's all sort of behind closed doors and discussion at the moment, actually. So.
Okay, no, fantastic. Thanks. One more question. I got a jet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go.
Okay, so I guess it slipped my mind. Okay, give me half a second.
Okay, while he's figuring it out, I got questions here. I don't know if this is correct. It says, amongst the 10K NFTs, how many collections? How many NFTs per faction? How many per race? How many per lands? Are factions and race the same?
Yeah, so the factions, there's 10 factions, the faction NFT, so there's 250 NFTs per faction. And then on top of that, you have your 3D NFT. So initially we're starting with 50. And then in-game NFT assets, that's something that we'll be releasing in the next couple of weeks. So we'll be actually doing some marketing campaigns around those assets. So I don't really want to sort of release that yet because it's got to sort of affect our marketing side of things. So, but yeah, that'll be coming out with all the in-game stuff, and we'll be sort of elaborating more on that in, I'd say, the next 2 weeks, I think. So.
Okay. And can two factions join forces as allies? Also, how does choosing a king or queen of each faction work?
Yeah. So the factions, they can, like, I guess, have some diplomacy where they can have like a ceasefire or things like this. You can't really, you can ally with them through having a neutral diplomacy, but we really want to keep it where, you guys will have to fight over certain things every month, but during the normal period, sure, you can have a neutral diplomacy that can be set in game. We're pretty much, if you're going to go attack somebody and they're from somebody that you're neutral with, or you have a ceasefire agreement, it'll sort of pre-warn people. So then you can't attack them unless you have some form of, I guess, approval. So that's something that we're sort of looking at doing as well. For the king and queen side, it's based on power level, and there's like a kind of like a voting sort of system in there. So we wanted to make it where based on how often they're on playing. So like last scene, things like this, based on how they interact with the faction itself, and then there'll be like a voting system in game in the faction where you can then nominate people to be king, queen, things like this, and then from there, then you have a different tiered structure where different levels can approve different people to move them up, move them down, etc., etc. So you got to have that whole aspect of it as well.
Okay, perfect. I think that
I got mine.
so
2Cold's.
far
I got
that's
it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, X-Crusader. Are you going to do like a traditional video, some traditional video games where they'll do, say, a limited alpha first to test, and then they'll test it a little bit, go to a beta, allow a little bit more people, and then, do a couple beta tests to make sure that it can handle the volume, and then go to a release? Or are you going to do are you going to go private testing, private development, and then a public release?
No, so we're going to go the first way. So yeah, we'll release in stages, and it'll be like a public release, and then we'll just keep releasing as we go, and then do our testing along there. And that's why we're sort of looking at going, okay, well, first we'll just do it step by step, make sure that we have everything right before we do a full launch. So the game itself, it's probably going to take, I would say, to get to that end stage. When I say end, it's not really the end, but it's probably about 15 months, because the thing is when we get going, it's got to be consistently bringing out updates on the game as well. So it's not like we're just building a game and saying here it is. Where it's something that we're planning to have around for a while, like a long time. So as long as we get the player base there, so yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm looking forward to following your project.
Thanks, man.
Have a fantastic day.
You too.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Thanks.
You too, Fidgeto. You too. Is there anybody else who has any questions for our guy right here? X-Crusaders. A lot of moving parts to this project, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. There's a lot going on, and and that's why I think it's probably important that I get more of the team on, because being the owner, I build out a team to be able to do certain sections, because obviously I can't do everything. So and they're quite specialised in what they do. And the head developer of ours, he sort of has built this team of people that he's worked with, and that's why I'm going overseas to go have a meeting with them all. Because the head developer, he actually travels between the Middle East and Victoria, Australia. So generally I catch up with them there. So, but yeah, definitely, it's a big project. There's a lot of moving parts to it. There's a lot of things to sort of, I guess, go over in more depth as we get to those milestones along the project progression. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be something like major. Oh, how about this? So do you plan to stop at PC? Do you look forward to taking it to consoles at some time in the future? Like, is that going to be in the pipeline in the way future or something?
Look, it's always good to have like stretch goals, I guess. A console would be something cool. At the moment, we're sort of just really basing it on Android and PC, and then as it progresses and things like this, yeah, definitely, if there's an opportunity there where we can do that, definitely, why not? We'll be looking at it. So it's all about creating a healthy player base, so definitely tapping into that would be quite good. But that's not on our roadmap at the moment at all. We haven't even talked about console.
Okay. Any more questions? Anybody down there? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Scream! If not, then I think we've been jibber jabbing a lot, right? Might want to take a little break, right? So, how we take breaks in here is we listen to a song. You feel me? We get a little turned up. We get in the mood to make it rain in here because we got 7 more giveaways to do. We got 2 more polar bear giveaways, and we also have 5 Crusaders giveaways to do. You feel me? So, because my boss went to the cookout. My boss for Combat Kanga went to the Expect Our launch party, okay? So he went to the launch party. He said he had a good time and whatnot. And to celebrate that, right? He says he has some news. He can't tell nobody yet, but I don't know what that means. I don't know if he rubbed shoulders with some new investors or whatnot, but he said it was a good time and he's glad he went. So with that being said, let me remind y'all, Combat Kanga is also a game, a completely different type of game than Crusaders, right? This is a trading card fighting strategy game. And it will be on PCs and consoles. And Lemmy wrote a song about it, right? So we're going to play this song and then we're going to get into making it rain up in here. So let's take a real quick break and tune into this Combat Kanga song.
This time we have a guest, and he shall help us find the next path. There was a hushed silence as the elder spoke. Lee could feel himself becoming flushed. He was not used to all this attention, and before he could stop himself, he had screamed out over the elder, "Why me?" And I roll tide like I'm from Bama. Houston Cougar if I slam a jammer. But I'm not Boule, Combat Kangaroo, yeah. I am Chris Brown, my haters Karuche. No Rihanna, beat him down, ASAP Rocky. Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat, I'm cocky. I'm Steve Irwin on my excursion. My coat kangaroo, why they thinking it's Persian? The way the paw is hitting your jaw. My 1-inch punch got them in the crunch. My Kanga stats is really like that. They rocking their hat, but it's really no cap. Like a car with no tires, we land on flat. We put that Xrpl on the map. Kamikaze and 2Cold's got my back. Tsunami the wave, triangle back, Kanga, wow. All that like a man, demand, show. Want your man, Randy, wow. Designer, panda, now.
Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. You can't touch this like MC Hammer.
This 2Cold raw and uncut. You know the vibes. If you're trying to catch a one-on-one fade, Combat Kanga coming through with the 1-inch punch. Bring your Joeys with you if you want to brawl. We'll catch you in the way of a car video game all day.
We kicking it, plot is thinking in NFT game, man, we winning in short hands, but we be swinging them punchlines, yeah, they be feeling them. We are kangaroos in combat, stronger than koalas and wombats, keep it cooler than kangaroo jack, like a boomerang, we coming back, but the team is in it to win it though, fighting against all of these dingoes, winning house, my XP grow, hop in the scene, fighting toe to toe, we in combat, we ain't no wannabes, Rocco's smarter like we ain't no wallabies, there's a difference in size and speed. Up in the scene, so we're in the lead.
Back, Kanga, wow. All that like a man, demand, show. Want your man, Randy, wow. Designer, panda, now.
Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. You can't touch this like
It has been a long and interesting day. Kangaroo, you are no longer a stranger to us. I believe we can help you But there is something we must do first. Travel with us on this path. Train us, teach us, and prove yourself when the time comes. Lee looked down at the ground beneath him. He desperately wanted to help his people, but he would be powerless on his own. He grabbed a fistful of dirt and squeezed it until his palm hurt. He slowly raised his head to the elder and gave a silent nod.
Yay! There we go with that anger coming through, ready to kick some kangaroo butts on you. You feel me? So, are we ready to make it rain up in here or what? You ready to make it rain up in here, ex-Crusaders? You ready to make it rain? Give some of these away, you feel me?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So let me go on ahead and drop Fit Crypto down as well so that you can get in on this giveaway. So the name of the game, like we said, it is 3 questions in order to win the coin. So we will go back and forth, right? We got 2 more polar bears to give away, and then we have 5 ex-Crusaders to give away, and those the ex-Crusaders is 0.5 each. Will be given to the winners, and the polar bears is 1 full polar bear each. So we did one polar bear already, so we'll roll into a ex-Crusader, and then we'll roll back to a polar bear, and so forth like that, right? And if you guys take too long, I know I already said the new strategy that everybody said we should do with the giveaways, right? But if you guys are taking way too long, I'm going to let the winner of the previous giveaway jump in. So what we decided on a regular call with, as we were just chilling throughout the night last night, right? A lot of the community members pulled up and we're having our usual talks. And they, excuse me, they suggested to make it a bit more fair and to get coins in, a lot more people's hands, is because we don't discriminate around here, is to not once you win a giveaway that you cannot play again, right? But you just can't answer the very next giveaway question. So kind of like a cool down period, right? So if you win right away, if you win a giveaway, then do not try to attempt the very next giveaway, but then the giveaway after that you can, right? And the winner of the giveaway that you had to sit out, that winner cannot answer the very next one. But if you guys take way too long, Dominic has already kicked it off and won one giveaway already, right? He won the polar bear. But I know it takes time to look for these answers. But if you guys take fuck it, I'm not going to be sitting here for 5-10 minutes waiting for you guys to find the answers, right? So if he can find it in a timely manner after you guys have been fucking around for 4 to 5 minutes, if the winner of the previous giveaway can jump in there and nobody's answered it, and got in there, and there's no request coming in, we will let the winner slide in of the previous one and try to get in as well. So with that being said, let us roll into this Crusaders giveaway. The first one up. Okay. 3 questions, 3 answers. That is the name of the game. First one to the mic will be given the opportunity to see what's up. But before we get started, we got Princess Erie here. What's going on, sis? What's going on with you? How you doing? Is she getting rugged? Oh, there she goes.
I almost got rugged. Hi, everyone.
What up? What up?
I'm ready. I don't know if I'll know anything because I'm always in class, but I'll try because I like ex-Crusaders.
Okay, you gonna try, but you can't be up on the mic while you try. You got to be first to hit the request button. That's how we rolling, sis. You got to hit the
Okay.
request button after we get the questions out. Go ahead, X
Ready.
Crusader. All right, I'm gonna knock you down, sis. Go ahead, X Crusader.
So you want me to do the first question?
No. I got it because I mixed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mixed some questions up in here because this is
Okay, cool.
this is how we do the giveaway. Um, this is the funnest part of the cookout, obviously, right? People, they like hearing my commentary when nobody's right? Fit Crypto, you keep trying to request to come up here. I feel like you have something to say. Twitter is tripping. So hit that request button again before we get these giveaways underway. If you are trying to ask X Crusaders a question right now, if that's what's going on. All right, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to get your request in, and then if not, we're gonna keep it moving forward, and we are gonna roll. We are going to roll right into the giveaway. All right, here we go. First question: what year was Ripple launched? What year was Ripple launched? Question number 2: how many regions are in the game? How many regions are in the game? And question number 3: explain how to use Pathfinder in your Zum wallet. Explain how to use Pathfinder in your Zum wallet. Those are your 3 questions. You got to answer all 3. Oh, we got Erie up here. You got the. If you don't have the answers to all 3 questions, you got to get up out of here. Where'd she go? Come back. Did she get kicked down? Hit the request button again, Erie. You got the answer to all 3? Did she drop herself down? Erie, hit the request button. Hold on, Patrick. Hold on. I think Erie might have got rugged. All right, Erie, you got 5 seconds before we got to keep it moving, sis. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Patrick, what you got, my guy?
So, Ripple was launched in 2012. There was 10 factions and whatnot, and the Pathfinder app, you basically can send a transaction to yourself or whatever, and you can buy and sell coins within the XRP ledger within themselves without using XRP itself. But you can only have like a certain amount of trust lines, or it won't let you use it. It can only handle up to like 80 trust lines.
Ooh, X Crusaders, how do you feel about your question? Did he answer that right? The question was, how many regions are in the game?
Oh, 8 regions.
No, you fucking motherfucker.
Well, yeah. Well, he has now. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, now he came
Yeah.
through correct. Sorry, Hales, he stole that from you.
I say you should have taken his first answer.
Right? But well, it's all right. We got 6 more giveaways to go. So don't even worry about it. See here, she got rugged. Patrick is having hearing problems, right? He answers what he wanted to answer in a sense. Erie, what happened? Erie's getting rugged. Bad. It is not letting you up, sis. You might have to leave the room and come back in because I accepted you twice and it's not bringing you up at all. All right. Patrick's knocked down. Hales is knocked down. Okay, there she is. All right, let's get to it. Number 2, we're going back to polar bears, okay? So, question number 2 for polar bears. Where the hell is it at? Question number 2 for polar bear is, we did that one. Okay. 3 questions again. The founder of the founder of a blockchain what founder of a blockchain completed an internship at Ripple? What founder? I'm fucking this all up. Name the founder of a blockchain that completed an internship at Ripple. Name the founder of a blockchain that completed an internship at Ripple, and what blockchain did they find as of now? And number 2, what are the names of the 2 main characters in the XR Polar Bear collection? What are the names of the 2 main characters in the XR Polar Bear collection? And number 3, who was on the 2Cold's who was on the very first 2Cold's cross-chain pub crawl space call? Who was on the very first 2Cold's cross-chain pub crawl space call? Damn, say that 5 times. We got Erie. What you got, Erie? Then we got Jake's right behind Erie.
Jake's can go. I don't know the last question. I'm gonna guess even if it's wrong.
Okay, go ahead. Shoot your answers. Shoot your shot.
Okay, Vitalik was the first answer, and it was Ethereum that he did the internship. And then the second one is Nixon Molly. And then the third one was the cross chain was VeChain and XRP. The cross chains that you did.
I'm looking for the names, but you're close, but no cigar, sis. You got to get up out of here.
Wait, what names? I did the VeChain with, you said what blockchain, right?
No. I said who was on the call.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Good try. All right, you got to get up out of here. Jake's, you're up, and then we got Hales right behind you. And Dominic's coming to play right after Hales. Oh, pressure. Zero, I see you right there. Just hang tight. They might not get it. What you got, Jakes?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Vitalik Buterin ether. The second question was the second question.
What are the names of the 2 characters in the XR Polar
Nixon
collection?
Molly.
Uh-huh.
And MVA. Fuck. I know it's I know it's X Zombies. What's the name of that other fucking shit.
You know what? Go watch basketball, bro. Go watch basketball. You're close, but no cigar, bro. You don't want it bad enough because the answers are right on YouTube. Go ahead, Hales. And you was co-hosting that show. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Go ahead, Hales.
Right, so it was, I can't even say his name properly. It's Vitalik Buterin from who did Ethereum. Then it's Nixon Molly. And it was Mad the Apes, Expector. Oh, why is it starting to play the stupid bloody video? Then it was H Steakhouse and Combat Kanga.
There we go. Winner, chicken motherfucking dinner. Hale's coming through with the second polar bear win of the day, right? It's right there on the YouTube channel, Jakes, right? While you sitting there trying to use your old ass memory, right? You know, and that ain't no good. So, and you were co-hosting that show, bro. What the fuck?
He was just stuck in the apes.
So yes, that is correct. Ethereum with Vitalik Buterin, Nix and Molly is the characters, and yes, we got Mad V Apes, Combat Kanga, Expectar, and H Steakhouse. We're at the very first cross chain pub crawl. All right, congratulations, Hales, winner, chicken dinner. You got you a polar bear. Hey. All right, here we go. Number 2, the second X Crusader giveaway we got here is oh shit. Oh, okay. So I missed this one. Okay. Yeah, I said regions. I read this one. Okay, yep. Okay, so question number 1 for 0.5 X Crusaders. What is the RippleNet platform an alternative to? What is the RippleNet platform an alternative to? Question number 2, how many factions are in the game? How many factions are in the game? And question number 3, by not using the Dex app or GateHub app, what other way can you buy a token in your Zum wallet? By not using the Dex app or GateHub app, what other way can you buy a token in your Zum wallet? Those are your 3 questions. Up, here we go. Dominic's ready. He's first. Then we got Red Eye. Hold on, Red Eye. Put your request back up there. He might get it wrong. You never know. Dominic, where'd you go? You got rugged. You got 5 seconds. Then I'm gonna give it to Red Eye. Come on, Dominic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you're lucky. All right, go ahead, Dominic. What you got?
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, so for the first question, Ripple is an alternative to Swift, thanks to the fast cross border payments and stuff. And there are 10 factions. And for the Zum question, there are 2 ways that I buy tokens without GateHub. And the DEX, whenever I go on a token's name, I just click exchange, and there's the opportunity to buy directly, or I link my Zum wallet to XRP Toolkit, and I use their DEX over there through the browser on my phone. So I hope that's it.
Ooh. Ooh. So he's got 2 more ways. There is another way too, but yes, those are 2 ways without having to use your Dex trade or your GateHub. You could just click the button and hit exchange and buy it like that, right? Which is at market price at that point. If there's enough liquidity to make that trade like that. And then, yes, Ripple Net is an alternative to the Swift network. And yes, Patrick, you would have had this one right if the question was, oh, you did get it right? Because you changed it to 8 regions. But it is 10 factions are in the X Crusaders game. Yes. So congratulations to you, Dominic. Winner, chicken dinner. He's got him a polar bear and a X Crusader so far. But don't fear, because Dominic cannot get in on this question if you guys are fast enough, right? He's got a little cool down period, give his little brain a little break, you feel me? So we have the last polar bear up for grabs right now. Your 3 questions are: what is the network fee on the XRPL? What is the network fee on the XRPL? Number 2, what is the meaning of the name Nix? Nix as in Xavier, N as in no, X as in Xavier. What is the meaning of the name Nix? Number 3, what number is today's cookout call? Which episode is today's cookout call that you are on right now? Those are your 3 questions. Remember also, all the winners will also be receiving 2Cold coin as well as your sponsored giveaways right here. And after this giveaway, we will have 3 more giveaways for Crusaders. Gorilla Jakes, what you got, bro? You better come correct, man.
I got the 3X mentality right now. But go ahead.
Go ahead. You ain't nobody hit the request button. You flying solo right now, bro. What you got?
What's the first question?
What is the network fee on the XRPL?
0.00012.
What number 2?
What's the next question?
What is the meaning of the name Nix? Nix.
The meaning is short for Nixon.
Okay, and what do you got for number 3?
What's the third question?
What number is today's cookout?
I think it's 18.
Man, you get the fuck up out of here with all them.
I was letting you. I knew you was gonna curse me out. So yeah, go ahead. All right, I'm good.
Oh yeah, all these bullshit ass answers. He hella came up here and winged all of that. Y'all heard that bullshit? Come on, y'all. Y'all taking too long. I'm about to let Dominic know he could get up in here. The question again. All 3 questions for the giveaways. What is the network fee on the XRPL? Number 2, what is the meaning of the name Nix? N as in no, I as in Ivory, X as in Xavier, Nix. Number 3, what number episode is today's cookout? Those are your 3 questions. Here we go. We got Erie. Come on, sis. Come on through, girl. Show them how to do it, girl. What you got, sis? What do you got? Jake's is hella funny, ain't he?
I'm probably wrong too, but like no one is trying, so I'm gonna try. So it's 0.001012. Then Nix. I don't know. I guess Nixon. And then this cookout is number 21 so far.
All right, y'all got to get up out of here. Bye. Y'all keep playing. Bye. Y'all got one more minute, and I'm finna release the hounds on y'all. Dominic, get ready. You can get ready to play, Dominic. They keep playing over here. After Jakes, if Jakes don't get it right, Dominic, if you got the answers, you can hit the request button. Your cooldown time is over, right? Ain't nobody else hitting the request button, so you can hop on in here if you got it. Go ahead, Jakes.
All right, so 0.00012, Nixon, and today's cookout's 22.
No. You got to get up out of here, bro. You got to get up out of here. Okay. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Okay, wait, hold on, because let me see what y'all Googling when y'all, because he gave me this answer, so I'm going off of what he said. Hold on. What? What does the name Nix stand for? Okay. No. What? No. No. It's not. What is the substitute name? It's what is the meaning of the name Nix? What is the meaning? Right? Like Aphrodite means goddess of whatever, love, right, or sex. What's the meaning of the name Nyx? Nix.
Oh, he named it after one of his kids, his son.
Oh, get up out of here. Bye. Dominic, if you okay, so here we go. Here's the questions again. Okay, here we go. We got Red Eye. Red Eye coming to play. Y'all keep playing around. What you got, Red Eye?
1, 2. The meaning is like to stop or prevent, and this is Cookout 22.
Okay. Stop or prevent. That is not what I got. Okay, let me steer y'all in the right direction. This is not what he gave me. So you got to get up out of here too. That is not what he gave me. I'm going off of his answer and I Googled it. So I'm going to steer y'all in the right direction. What is the meaning in Latin for the name Nyx? Nix. What is the meaning in Latin? But you still got to answer all the other three questions. What is the Xrpl network fee? What is the meaning in Latin of the name Nyx? And what number is today's cookout? Oh, Dominic is here. He's coming to play now. He's ready.
I'm here.
I see you, Erie. I see you,
okay.
sis. But I'm telling you, he's right behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. Okay. Okay, it's 0.0012. Nyx means water or sprite or white hair. Or in Greek, I will give you Greek, goddess. And then today's is 22.
Oh, no, sis. You're so close. You're so freaking close. You're so close. But you got to get up out of here. Nice try. Nice try. Dominic. All right, Dominic, we got Hales right behind you. See. And then we got Zero. Where'd Dominic go? Go ahead, Dominic. And then we got Hales behind you.
All right, for the fee, I will go to with 12 drops, and the name Nyx. I found that it means snow. And can you repeat the other question for me, please?
What is today's episode number of the cookout?
Okay, I think 12.
Oh, bye.
Okay.
Get out of here. Hales, you're up next.
Oh,
Hales and
Lord.
then Zero.
Okay, so this is all going to go horribly wrong. I know it now. So it's Cookout 22. Nyx means snow, but there's also different variations where it can mean none. So it depends on which way you go in. And then the fee is 0.0012.
Okay, there we go. We have a winner chicken dinner. Okay. That is what Nyx means in Latin. Come on, guys. XR polar bear. What does it mean in Latin? Come
But
on,
the polar
snow.
bear's white, so technically could have been white.
Yeah, it could have been, but it's snow. Where do polar bears live? In the snow. Yes, and today's cookout is episode 22, and the network fee is yes, all them zeros 0.12. Okay, this is how we do. Hale's coming through with another polar bear. All right. Here we
Yay, two
go.
polar bears. And I'll put myself down.
Winner, chicken dinner. Erie, what do you got to say, Erie? Sorry, Zero, you moved a little too slow, but that's all right. We still got 3 chances for X Crusaders. 0.5 X Crusaders, 3 chances to win each. Some X Crusaders coins. What up, sis? What's going on? As you getting rugged, I can't hear you. Oh, excuse me. Is you there? What up, sis? She got rugged. All right. So here we go. These are the last 3 questions for the X Crusaders giveaway. All right. Here we go. So we answered that. That was number 2. This is number 3. Number 3. What the hell? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3 for X Crusaders. Number 3. What is XLS20? What is XLS20? The very thing we are waiting so patiently, impatiently for, right? And are all regions available when starting? Are all regions available when starting to play the X Crusaders game? Okay, and number 3 is, what is the best way to get help if you are having issues with your Zum wallet? What is the best way to get help if you are having issues with your Zum wallet? Those are your 3 questions. Oh, Dominic. And then we got Patrick. Dominic is first. What do you got, Dominic?
Okay. If you need help with Zum Wallet, you can create a ticket directly in the Zum Wallet itself. There's a place for that because whenever I text them on Twitter, they always say create a ticket on the Zum Wallet. And then the other question, not all regions are available when you begin to play. Usually you will start at region 1 and then you will be able to extend in the other 7 regions. And then for XLS20D, I see that it's a proposal that introduces extensions to the Xrpl ledger that would support a native NFT type along with operation to enumerate, transfer, and hold such token. With XLS20D live on XLS20 Sandbox today, developers can access all essential NFT functionality, including minting, trading, and burning. That's what I found.
There we go. Dominic coming through, doing what he does. You got to respect this guy's hustle. You feel me? All right. Dominic coming through. Congratulations, Dominic. Winner, winner, chicken dinner for another X Crusader here. Even with the timeout and cool down, he's still whooping y'all ass. Y'all still keep playing with Dominic, right? We giving y'all the chance to get up in here and win these giveaways. And y'all keep messing around. All right. Congratulations, Dominic. You got the third giveaway for X Crusaders. Okay, so that is that one. So we have 2 more giveaways left for X Crusaders. So let's get right into it. All right. So if you guys are just now tapping in, you want to go look for the project trivia question where X Crusaders infos would be, right? White paper, website, somewhere you can find these type of answers. So we got 2 more giveaways and we're rolling into number 1 right here. 3 questions, 3 answers. Here we go. What year was the Ripple payment protocol first started? What year was the Ripple payment protocol first started? Number 2, how many NFTs are available per faction collection of X Crusaders? How many NFTs are available per faction collection of X Crusaders? Number 3, where can you buy gift cards with any coin in your Zum wallet? Where can you buy gift cards with any coin that you have in your Zum wallet right now? Where can you do that? Those are your 3 questions. Patrick, he do not be playing. He said, fuck that. Dominic keep getting ahead of me. I'm getting in here this time. What do you got, Patrick?
Hey, so the Ripple payment protocol, I guess, was in 2012. They there's 200 like per faction of that, and then I know they released 250 of Knights Templar, but you can the X app is the Chi Money app. You can get gift cards anywhere to Amazon.
Oh, you're so close, my guy. You're so close, but no cigar. You over there watching basketball too. You and Jakes need to team up and go stream basketball in the Discord together. You got to get up out of here with that. Hales, what do you got?
So the payment protocol, according to Google, was 2012. It's 250 NFTs per faction. And then for the cards, oh my God, I just had it. Yeah, I just had it. Is it Tangem? No, I bet it's not. Let's go with Tangem. Screw it.
All right, bye. Good luck. Try again. Bye. Here we go. Again, what year was the Ripple payment protocol first started? The Ripple payment protocol first started. What year? How many faction NFTs are available per collection of X Crusaders? And where can you buy gift cards with any coin in your Zum wallet? All right, we got Red Eye first here, and then we got Hales. Ooh. What you got, Red Eye?
All right. 2012 for the first one. 250 NFTs per faction, and I believe you can spend any on the Chia app.
Yes. See, Patrick, you were so close. You said 250, but the factions is 200. No, it's 250 all the way around per faction. 2012 is Ripple Payment Protocol. And yes, you could take any coin in your Zum wallet right now at this very moment. Whatever coin you got in there. You could take XR Doge. You could take Bored Ape Yacht Club, the Xrpl Bored Ape Yacht Club. You could take X Crusaders. You could take your Polar Bear coin. Any coin, your XRP, any coin right now in your Zum wallet that you have, and you can go in that Chia Spend app and get you a gift card, Amazon gift card, DoorDash gift card, Apple Music gift card, like CVS gift card, all that type of shit. Patrick, what you got to say, my guy? Congratulations, Red Eye.
So I said 200.
Winner.
I said 200 at first because that's what their website says, and then I said, yeah, they released 250 Knights Templar, but their website says 200.
Oh, you hear that,
That should
Crusaders?
man, that
You
should
need to
have
update that.
Yeah, because we that should have been updated. Sorry about that. You know what? 2Cold. I'll send some across, and I'll send another 0.5 across for that because he picked up on that one. It's an Easter egg.
Okay. Oh, look at you. You got it because you picked up on a edit, a typo, right? Good shit, Patrick. Congratulations to you, my guy. So we got Patrick with the extra credit giveaway, right? But don't trip, potato chips. We got one last giveaway to do. One last one. Don't worry about it. We got one more. Okay? One freaking more. All right, here we go. Zero, did you want to get in here and say something real quick?
No, you can drop me down.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Coming through for the last X Crusaders giveaway. The very last. Ain't no more after this, y'all. Ain't no more chances to win. So make it good. Okay? And just to give y'all a chance, Red Eye and Patrick cannot jump in this round, okay? Because they've already just won. We're going to hand it off and try and get it to somebody else. But y'all take 20 minutes finding these answers, and I'm gonna release the dogs on y'all, all right? We trying to give everybody fair play, but y'all been playing around here today, okay? So this is your last question. What is the Ripple Liquidity Hub? What is the Ripple Liquidity Hub? Number 2, who is X Crusaders partnered with? Who is X Crusaders partnered with? And question number 3, how can you change the color scheme in your Zum wallet? How can you change the color scheme in your Zum wallet? All right. In case you didn't know that, I'm trying to teach you how to work up in your Zum wallet. You feel me? Here we go. Y'all keep fucking playing around. Here we go. Here we go. Dominic first, and then we got Hales. Oh, Erie came to play too. We got Erie on the back end. We got Dominic first. Dominic's getting rugged though. Dominic, you got 3 seconds, brother. We got to keep it moving. I know it's fucked up. You getting rugged, but I'll try and give you a chance. You got 5 seconds to hit the request button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Hales, you're up next. And then if you fuck it up, Erie's on your ass. Erie is on your ass.
Right. So the Ripple Liquidity Hub is financial institutions and businesses that are easily and efficiently. Hang on, try again, because I cannot speak at the moment. So the Ripple Liquidity. Oh my word, my phone is fucking up. So I'll tell you what. They are part. Do you want the partners or the people they support as well?
No, I want to know what the
So,
Ripple Liquidity Hub is.
right. My phone's fucked up. I can do the other two, but I can't do the liquidity.
Oh, you got to get up out of here. We passing it to Erie. Try again. So right behind Erie, we got Dominic. So if you can hit that request button after that, here we go. Go ahead, sis. What you got, Erie?
Okay, I have for Ripple Liquidity Hub. Is to leverage smart order routing and source digital assets at optimized prices for market makers and exchanges and OTC desks. Is that okay? It's for financial institutions. The next question was?
The next question was, who is X Crusaders partnered with?
EQ Games.
Who is EQ Games?
What do you mean?
What's their whole name?
Oh Lord. Can you go to the third question and I'll get back to the next one? It doesn't have to go in order, right?
No, it doesn't.
Equilibrium games.
And how can you change the color scheme in your Zum wallet?
Oh, you can use the it's on the Zoom GitHub. So there's code on the Zoom GitHub that you can change the color to your Zoom wallet. And the Tushar from Editions is the one who helped create that too. He's a developer.
Oh, you went way left. No, we want not the dev term. Just how do you do it for a regular person?
Oh no, so that's not fair. I gave you a way to do it, and
That is a way. That is a way to do it. You're right, right? But
that's unfair because you gave.
okay. No, I'm not. I'm still giving you the chance, sis. Just go in your Zum wallet and explain the easy way how to do it.
Okay, I gave you the developer way. I'm sorry.
She talking about putting in code and doing all that. Ain't
Well, then
nobody
you
about to
asked
do
me.
all
That's
that.
how they did it.
It's if you know how to navigate your Zum wallet, you should be able to find it very easily. So I'm gonna give it to you because you did come through with the dev way, but that's not what we're looking. We're looking for the simple person who's just trying to use their Zum wallet.
Give me the question again to change the color scheme.
Yeah, how can you change your color scheme in your Zum wallet? I guess I gotta fucking put in questions like layman terms, not dev talk from now on, right?
With the Zoom's toolkit?
No. Okay, look, I'm gonna give it to you and I'm gonna explain it though, because you did give away and I did not specify because I was not expecting that GitHub answer at all, right? Like the normal person would have just said this. You just go in your Zum wallet, you go to settings, and you go to general, and you can change your color scheme like that. We're not talking about putting in code and doing all that. But I'm gonna give it to you because you did get the other two. You did get all three right. You just went way left, right? There is different ways to skin a fucking cat, obviously, right? So
Okay, and I knew the dev name too. One of the
yeah,
devs.
exact. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna give it to you, sis, because you did do that, right? So yes, if you're a dev and you want to get all fancy and do it, right, you could change your color scheme Erie's way. Go to GitHub and put in this code and press a whole bunch of 001 big greater sign arrow, less sign arrow, parentheses 2468, whatever, right? To change your, or you could just do it the simple way and go in your Zum wallet and go in the settings and go in general and just change it to dark, light, all of that, right? And yes, Ripple's liquidity hub was what she Googled. It is a very long answer, right? So if you Google the liquidity hub, that is what the Ripple liquidity hub is. And X Crusaders is partnered with Equilibrium Games, aka EQ. That is 100% correct. So, congratulations to you, sis. Winner, winner, chicken dinner of the last X Crusaders giveaway. So, in total today, X Crusaders, oh, excuse me. X Crusaders gave away a total of what? That's 2.5. That's 10. Gave a total of a lot of winners. Okay, 3 coins in total. Basically, everybody got 0.5 X Crusaders coming to them. We had X Polar Bear, 3 full polar bears, and 2Cold's coin will be given on top of all the giveaways as well. So congratulations to all the winners. Thank you guys for participating and getting your learn on and having some fun in here today. And we most definitely want to thank X Polar Bears. He's probably in a little bit of trouble. He forgot it was his wedding anniversary, right? But he still pulled up and showed up, and he came and gave a lot of useful information about his projects, which makes me more bullish on it and makes me, a lot more interested in the project off of what I learned here today. And X Crusaders, we definitely want to thank you too for pulling up, coming and explaining this huge game that you are having built on the XRPL with all these moving parts and all these intricate things that you got going on, and for sponsoring these giveaways as well. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate it. So, ex Crusaders, you got anything else to say? I know you said you got to get up out of here soon.
Yeah, no. I just want to say thank you for having me on, and thank you for everybody that joined in on this little space room this morning. It's been great, and yeah, definitely we'll be getting back on soon. I'll be getting our game dev on, and we'll definitely be doing this again in the near future. So thank you very much.
Yes, no problem, my guy. No problem at all. So thank you very much. We're going to sit here and do what we do. You can hang out if you want. We're going to sit here and shoot the shit probably for a little while before we head up out of here. So, yeah, congratulations to all the winners, right? That was fun. We had to see, yeah, you are right, Jakes. Dominic do not be playing, right? The call ain't even over. The giveaways is over and he gone. But we gave him cooldown periods, though, right? Like we tried it, and it did work. You know, we kind of switched the winners around, but it's still, you guys still was moving too slow, and you was just winging it, Jakes. That's hilarious. We got Hales up here and Erie. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing on this good old Sunday?
I had so much fun. I had so much fun because I haven't been on in a while since studying, but it was so much fun.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hi, Shin. Shin is here
What?
from Escapes and Staking. He's down in the audience. Hi, Shin.
Oh yeah, I see him. What's up,
Hi,
Shen?
Shan.
What's going on? He's all the way down in Aussie too. Um,
Hey, Erie, check your DMs.
Okay.
yes. Our sis Erie has been getting her learn on doing her tech devy things, so that's why she came with that complicated ass answer, right? But it worked. But that's what's up. Glad to have you here and glad you have fun. And I know you're a gamer, so that's why I made it a point in the Discord to tell you show up, because this seems like the type of game you are into and you probably want to come learn about this project. So I'm glad you were able to make it. Where'd Red Eye go? Red Eye.
Thank
Yep,
you.
no problem. Red Eye, you be playing them type of games too? See, I don't know nothing about them type of games. Castles and dragons and bears. Oh my. Is that how it goes? No, it's lions and tigers and bears.
Tigers and bears. Yeah. If you like, if you X Crusaders is really really fun, and then Escapes is really really fun too. So like, just join the discords of both and play. It's so much fun.
All right. That is what's up. Yeah, I haven't tried the mini games on the website yet, but I will definitely be giving it a whirl. Today's Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, give it a go. Yeah, give it a go. We'll be resetting the leaderboard soon, so we're actually building a new level on the Ninja X one, so that should be pretty cool once that's done. That's probably maybe a couple of weeks away, I think. So yeah, be good.
Okay, that's what's up. That's so cool. Oh, so let me ask you this since you're still here. So I know you have your gaming team. Do you do any of the coding, or you're just the finger pointer? You just put it all together. You just get every.
To be honest, yeah. To be honest, like, so I'm the owner, so when you run businesses like I have for over 15 years, you sort of learn how to build out a team, and you employ people and you get people in contracted to sort of make it happen. So yeah, pretty much they call me the train conductor because I conduct everything. But definitely the head game developer, he'll be really happy to come on. I was actually just talking to him before, and he does all the coding. He does everything. Like I said, we're doing everything from scratch. So we're not like going into Unity and buying the assets. We're actually doing them all ourselves. That's why we've got like a 3D modeler and isometric modeler as well. So like everything's done like in-house. So it's actually our copyright. All the buildings we're doing, things like that, that's our IP. So that's why it takes so long. be great if we could just buy it straight off the App Store, but then it wouldn't be unique. So
That's dope. That's dope. I guess in a sense, I'm kind of a finger pointer too. Oh, well, I'm like not a finger pointer, but I'm good at making connections. So just like you guys heard me talking to ex Polar Bear and pointing him to additions and X Parrot, right? I actually kind of do a lot of that behind the scenes. Like there's been a lot of projects and people I've connected with each other within the XRPL community. Little be known.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, I understand. Yeah, and I think it's important. Like my job's to build the community out and make sure that the project runs smoothly and gets to where it's meant to get to. So, and then I've got, like I said, I've got my seven members on the dev team, so they're sort of busy doing what they're doing. And like I said, every 2 weeks, my Scrum Master will come give me updates, and then pretty much I'll relay that across. Unfortunately, some of the questions that were asked is it's like it would be a spoiler if I answer them now. So, like in the next couple of weeks, there'll be a couple of things coming out where we'll sort of be touching on some of the questions, what will be good. So, but yeah, like I said, it's sort of like a step by step sort of thing based on our phases. So.
Yeah, no, most definitely. We would love to have you back when updates are able to be talked about and whatnot, right? We definitely love keeping up to date, or just we're here all the time. Just drop by, right, and just let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're definitely here all the time, and always we love hearing alpha, right?
Yeah. But anyway, I've got to go to a breakfast thing with my wife. So I don't want to get in trouble like Polar Bear. So I'm gonna have to head off, unfortunately.
All right, my guy. Thank you very much. Appreciate it very much, and I will be seeing you around in the streets for sure.
Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you all a little bit later
All
on.
right,
See you
you
later.
too. Have a good day with wifey and the family, and
Thanks,
yes,
man.
we will talk soon. All
See you
right.
later.
That was awesome sauce. Red Eye, what happened? You got rugged. It knocked you down. What's going on all around? You feel me? Those were some good projects, right? That was a lot of good information. I'm really more stoked on Polar Bear. Learning more about Polar Bear, that just like I said earlier, it made me a lot more interested in what they're doing. Red Eye, what
I'm
up?
back. I'm back.
Um. So I heard you asking him questions about a similar game that I heard you said you played. So
Yeah, it's called Rise of Nations. I don't know. This was like, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago or something. But it's like a strategy game. You get to like build up your empire or your nation or whatever, and you farm on there and all that, and you basically tell your characters in the game what to do, and then watch them do it.
and then watch him do it. So how does hearing about X Crusaders, how does that make you feel about that project? Are you interested in it?
Yeah, definitely something I would, check out once it's ready for sure.
All right. Yeah.
I'm
So
not like a gamer anymore. I mean, I used to play a lot of games, but yeah, if it's an interesting game, I'll mess with it.
uh-huh. How about you, Hales? You a gamer?
I used to be a hardcore gamer. Used to be, but then I had to grow up apparently and do a bit more adulting rather than spending
Yeah, I heard.
hours on end on certain games. I mean, I was big into Final Fantasy XI, which was the online MMORPG version of the Final Fantasy series. And I mean, I had that account going for 12 years before I finally shut it off. And then I was the chainsaw queen on Gears of War.
Chainsaw queen.
Well, in Gears of War, you have a gun, and on your gun is a chainsaw. So I would literally just pop up out of nowhere and you'd hear, as people were being sliced in half. It was brilliant.
Wow. Oh, and real quick, you guys should know, you guys are regulars here, but all winners should have the trust lines for everything you guys won here today. So just be ready, because when this call goes down, I will be sending those winnings out via the tip bot. But yes, congratulations to all the winners. It was fun learning about all of that. It was. I'm excited about these polar bears, really. I kind of am. I really like what they got going. It kind of makes me want to see if I can write a little story. A little good story, right? A little more a moral based type of story using some polar bear characters. That's very interesting what they're doing. I like it. I like it a lot. Zero Doubt. What up, Zero Doubt?
think you could come up with a good story, and it could tie into your name too, right? Say like the bear, the ice was too cold for the bear, kind of. That's what I'm thinking.
Right. Yeah, no, I think I got exactly what you said, right? Like, I think kind of some of the stuff that I've experienced on Twitter, I think I can tie into a good moral of a story, right? Like being cyber bullied and cyber stalked type shit, right? Like, I just got to tone out the cuss words. But I think I could come up with a good moral story. It's just a way of formulating it, right? I'm not a writer, so like it definitely is going to take me some time to try to write it out. But I'm interested in that, like just for anybody, right? To be able to come up with a short story, a fun moral based type story, and have the possibility of it being published for free, and you receive royalties, 50% of the royalties for the rest of your life if your short story is chosen. And then you would be given an NFT too, right? If you said your polar bear looks like this and like that, and if it's in the collection, they will gift you a polar bear NFT as well. Like, that's a lot of incentive. That's a lot of giving rather than taking, right? Because they're not saying in order to get your story published, you have to own an NFT and prove that you're a holder of an NFT in order to be possible to get your story published. Like, it takes nothing. Like, so that's like, I like what they're doing. And even the possibility for people who have kids, right? You could get your kids involved, and possibly if they're at that age where they can make a cool little story, right? They could get a short story published, right? And however you set that up for their account, they could receive royalties for the rest of their lives off of that short storybook. So that's cool. I like it. I really do. And their polar bears are cute. Well, you guys are boring, it seems like, and you guys don't want to hang out no more. So nobody wants to get on the microphone. I see DR in here. What up, DR? Dr. Ranger. That's what I'm going to call you, Dr. Ranger. There you go. That's better. DR Ranger. Dr. Ranger. I see you down there, Mazraz, too. Jakes is watching basketball. Right. Hales is what, washing dishes, or she was earlier. Erie's probably studying. Zero's, are you drinking right now, Zero? You were drinking the other day.
No, I was playing the polar bear game. I was playing Little Nick's Adventure.
Oh yeah, and they have Little Nick's. I mean, the XR polar bear has it on Android only. They have a game on Android, Little Nick's Adventure. So yeah, they got a lot of moving parts. Definitely a cool little project.
Yeah, I'm 23rd at the moment. I'm going to get there. I'm getting in that top 20.
It's like I'm coming for my crown.
Oh, I had like some Google Play credit, so the game didn't actually cost me anything. But for 99p, it's not exactly a great deal of money. It's like what, $1.25 or something like that.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's cool that he was able to make that game and shut them people up who was calling him a scammer, right? Yeah. And it would be, I would like to see the end result of that. I would It's all good, Shen. It's all good. I would like to see the end result of that that the polar bear's ending vision is to have a animated, to have a cartoon series. That I would I mean, I don't watch cartoons like that, but no more. But if I did, like, that would be a cartoon that I would be interested in watching. And to see if that can come to fruition. I hope him and X Parrots get in touch. Well, I did. I sent a DM to X Parrots and let them know to get in touch with X Polar Bears. So hopefully, they could get pointed in. He could get pointed in the right direction for the animations to make that cartoon series possible for himself. That would be dope. Yes, yes, yes. Dope indeed. Yes, indeed. Of course. Anything else? Anybody? No? Um, all right. You guys are too quiet. I am gonna go. Y'all don't gotta go home, but y'all gotta get the hell up out this space call, right? Are y'all still there, or did my phone rug? That's probably why I can't
No,
hear
I
me.
am still here, but I need to
I'm
call
here.
it
Oh, okay,
night
yeah,
anyway
yeah,
because it's nearly midnight.
yeah. And you got to get to work, and Erie's probably got to go study, and Zero is probably drinking. No, I'm just playing. Oh, now Jakes wants to get up here and talk on the microphone. What do you got to say, Jakes? With all them bullshit trivia answers you was throwing in the air.
Yo, what happened to you last night?
Oh, I zoned out.
You went to sleep.
Yeah, I did. I did. Why? What was going on? It was
I,
fun. Was it fun
I don't
stuff?
know. I fell asleep.
So how you gonna talk about what happened to me? What happened to
No,
you?
because you went to
You fell
you went
asleep
no,
before.
you went
You
to
fell
sleep.
asleep
Nah,
before
you went
me.
to sleep before me.
No, you went to sleep first, and then you woke up and came back.
No, I didn't fall asleep. I was always there. I just couldn't talk, and then
Uh,
I, you went to sleep, and I was like, "Yo, Too Cold, where's Too Cold at?" I was like, "Yo, Too Cold's tired." I mean, and then,
yeah, I took my headphones out. I was like, I'm gone.
and then but when you went to sleep, people was coming in because Ripple and Z came in, and then X was talking with him, asking him questions and stuff, and that was the last thing I remember.
Oh well, yeah. I woke up. The call was done. So I'm downloading it right now. Whatever is whatever. You already
I
know. It's going on the YouTube channel.
don't know what happened. I just left. But and X was just still going, but he didn't have no. He wasn't no co-host, so he couldn't bring people up or not. And I was like, man, I'm out.
Wait, did you bring Rippleton up?
Yeah,
Okay.
but he was the last person I brought up. Like I didn't bring nobody else up, but people was coming in, but I was out. Kings, Leo Kings. I remember requesting him. I mean, answering the request, but I was gone.
Yeah, Rippleton came in late night, and he was talking about XR Doge Classic, and everything that the original XR Doge, and how they rugged and all that stuff. So it was actually some good information. But
All right, all right. Yeah, well, it's on here. Whatever's on. There's 2 hours left to download, and it'll be up on the YouTube channel later on today. So that's what's up. Well, I'm glad everybody was able to kick it. At least he got on the mic. Yeah, I was done. I was like, what do y'all started talking about something I wasn't interested in, so I was like, let me just take this shit out. No, I think y'all kept talking about stupid ass XR Doge or some shit, and I was like, oh, let me get out of here.
No. Oh, him and Lemmy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't want to hear this shit. Fuck them.
Aries
Yeah.
stayed for the whole thing.
Yeah, she's ready. She was ready for ready for the call. Ready for the gamer call.
I did. I had class today too, but they were just reviewing, so I had it on while I was listening.
Oh, that's what's up. That is what is up. That is
Did you
definitely
you you
what's
won you
up.
won today, or Hales was greedy?
I did. I won. Yay!
Yep, she won
Oh, all
one.
right, cool. All right, cool.
I only
Yep.
won two.
No,
Nah,
yeah,
Hales, you won.
Erie.
You won like four of them. You and Dominic today.
No, she
No,
Hales won
two.
two. Dominic won three. 1, 2, 3. And Patrick won two. And Red Eye won one.
See, it was a
Oh,
really good split.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. I miss everyone. Remember we used to be up so late at night? It was so fun. I can't wait till I
Mm-hmm.
get a break, then I could be back more often.
Oh yeah, we still be doing it. We still be doing the damn thing. We still be here chilling, doing what we does. That
However, I'm staying night now, so I will catch you all in the morning.
Good night, Hills.
All right, Hales. Good night.
You won't catch me in the morning, Hells.
I'm always up. I'm always up early.
No, I meaning I'm not gonna be on nobody's space call late tonight
Oh, okay.
for her to come in the morning and we cross paths.
When he sees Hales, he be trying to be like, I'm up out of here. It's too late for me. I gotta go now.
Yeah, that's the indicator. You- like the alarm clock go off. That's the indicator right there.
How many hours ahead of time is she? What, like 9?
Shit, UK. I think somewhere between 6 and 9. Yeah, 6 and 9 hours Eastern.
Okay, I have to figure out the time to make sure that those people that are in Asia can get in the game as well.
Oh fuck! I forgot to announce that at.
Oh yeah, and Tails this is on Wednesday.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I'd be all, Oh well. Well, if you guys are in here right now, if you guys join the Discord or if you're in the Discord, Hales is hosting a giveaway in the Discord, a trivia giveaway in the Discord on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And Erie will be hosting a giveaway on Friday. What time?
9 a.m.
Eastern?
Well, like so everyone could join from like Asia because they're like 9 at night, or maybe I should do it at 10 a.m.
Yeah,
Wait,
maybe 10.
10? Okay. Well, I'll figure it out after Hills does hers on Wednesday. I'll see like the
Okay.
attendance. Okay.
All right. So, but there will be 2 giveaways in the Discord this week. Hales will be hosting one. And just to give you guys a heads up, it will be Combat Kanga trivia. Since I'm the ambassador, she said she wanted to make the trivia off of that topic. So that will be what the trivia is on Wednesday. And Erie's on Friday. You're using the Gardic bot?
No, maybe I'll do the game room so it doesn't go off, but it'll so my theme is fruit. Last time it was all 2Cold theme, and this time it's gonna be fruit.
Okay, so she's gonna be doing fruit. However, I think what you put pictures up or something.
Yes, it's fun.
Okay, so she's gonna be doing it her giveaway her way. So just to have a little bit of fun and activity in the Discord, because our Discord isn't hella pressure, like level up and get here to get that. Like we just be chilling. You feel me? We the chill squad. It's chill. We go in there to chit chat, get some information. I post things in the resource channel, in the news channel, and announcements channel, and all of that. So I try to keep useful information in there for all of us. So yeah, those 2 giveaways will be going on this week in the Discord.
Yeah, but ours is the best, the giveaways. We make it rain. So we're not cheap. We really make it rain in there. So if you come in, verify yourself, and then come back on Wednesday and Friday, we make it rain.
That's what we do. We just be chilling, doing what we does, how we make it rain up in here too. All right. Yep, looks like we're dying down. All right, let me get these giveaways paid out and everything, and it was a great cookout, yeah? Everybody have fun. Jakes is watching basketball. Everybody's kicking back. I see Al has a call up. I might hop in there and go be a listener while I pay off these giveaway winners and get this pool party downloaded, and then I will download the cookout and get that up as well so that the YouTube channel can be caught up. So thank you guys. Appreciate y'all for stopping through and kicking it with us at the cookout. So we will catch up with you guys next time. And Red Eye, I'm headed over to Al's place. He has a call up. We're about to get up out of here. I'm about to pay the winners out and everything. So I'm going to kick back and listen in Al's room. We're going to close this one down. I might be up later if I get bored and there ain't shit on the top of my Twitter feed. Then we might come back and kick it a little bit later. But for now, either go enjoy your Sunday or let's go listen to some other people. All right, y'all. Much love.
Bye, everyone. See you Wednesday and Friday.
Okay, most definitely. And yeah, Red Eye, Wednesday and Friday, we are having live trivia in the 2Cold Discord. So hop in there. Live trivia. All right, y'all. All right, Jakes, I'll see you in the streets, bro.
All right, later.
All right, one.